Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another crossover show in the Sarcasm City cinematic universe, people. And this one is the one I have personally been looking forward to the most. As soon as I was doing the crossovers this week, I was like, hey, this is the one. Because separately, these shows are hilarious, man. You've got the Bajan show featuring with Bajan Reds TV. You've got the Yardman show with the Free Jamaicans as well. So it's only right, man, that we've got the Caribbean crossover, just straight West Indian wickedness, people. Like I say, this is going to be one of them shows. Like, I'm literally, before I even introduce all of the manim and all of the OGs onto the stage, where I'm putting a banner up from the jump, people. So this is going to be a good one. But first and foremost, make sure you hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this out across all the socials at Yes It's Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else. And just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. Like I said, man, this is the one I have genuinely been looking forward to the most. You got Bajan Reds TV, you know what I'm saying? You got the Yardman show. So like I said, just straight West Indian wickedness, people. So yeah, man, let me introduce all of the man them who are here, all of the OGs that are here. Of course, we got Bands in the building, we got Rasta in the building as well. Javon is in the cut as well as Kaneki as well. What you man saying, man? Everybody good? What's going on?
We good, man. We good.
We didn't need to answer that question.
He was almost good. Till Spanish almost good.
So close.
You'll be all right, Kaneki. Don't worry about it, man. You'll be calm. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be a good show, man. It's big up to everyone in the chat as well. I see all of you lot in the chat. So big up to Kingsman, big up Real King, Matthew, Sham, Sai. I see all of you lot in the chat. Everybody's links are in the title, people. Bajan Reds TV, Javon's channel, Final Whistle Podcast. Lex will be here shortly, people, as well. So big up to everyone in the chat as well. But yeah, Javon, we'll start with you because your team is in the news. Chelsea, 74 charges. Your thoughts?
No, wait. Javon, I need to ask you that question here, though. Is which Javon we're talking to? Is it Javon that spelled Javon, or is this Javon spelled Jeavaughh? Because the amount of rules for your club are broke. Yeah? We need to know which Javon me I talk to. Yeah? How you man are selling to yourself like, yeah, good deal, Chelsea. Good, yes, thank you, Chelsea spelled backwards. Yeah. You man so chill well to yourself to get money for yourself so you can make more signings for yourself. So I want to know from now which Javon me I talk to right now. Is it Javon or Jeavaughh? Or which Javon this?
I may be a man of many names, you know. I may be a man of many personalities.
Come like them cartoon there, when you see the brother change his identity and all you see is just that evil mustache. Just have a beard like, no, I am not Bob. I am Bob spelled backwards.
The only thing we have to say to right now, every man in our chat and every man on the panel, corruption sweet your fuck. Because you can't sell trophy by way. Corruption, so wait.
And the worst thing about them, brother, your corruption, you know. The worst thing about them, man, your corruption, you know. Them bleed it dry. You see, the moment anyone now we clock it, they report it. The moment one now we clock it, immediately think about it. The one who report the most of them corruption at Chelsea, you know.
Yes,
every single loophole and corruption at Chelsea report it, you know.
Yes, sir. And like I said before the show got started, we're like a little kid that got in trouble. We know we're gonna get our ass open, so we tell ourselves, so we just get our stern talking.
Brother, no, phone on darker. Phone on is literally, yo, around 6 dead body there in the yard. Let me just burn down the house. Everybody, nobody not talk, but nobody not. No, them now got dig up the yard now, you know. I like me tell them now got dig up the yard now, you know.
No.
And the burn down house, everybody look for Chelsea they pan. Well, you know, I accidentally left the stove on Chelsea no pay them gas bill in like 3 months, but them left them stove on and it accidentally burned down the house. You come like them people what take the tire off of them care about insurance scam. Don't pay attention to the speeding ticket in the dashboard. No, the tire was missing off of the car. And that's the problem.
Exactly. You don't want to focus on too much things. I want that a phone problem. Look over here, so. Oh yeah, scam over here, so.
Brother, me eat to no like poison. I eat to no like poison.
Most we didn't want to like in the first place. And don't know me feel about your
dusty. Eat to no like poison.
Anyways, the show is off to a cracking start, people.
I make it worse. Una go fling. Roman Abramovich, there's so many in Russia right now. I drink vodka. I eat potato. And this man name I get, and all of a sudden the man I get called. Like, what did I do?
And they still owe money. Remember the UK government still owe money.
Roman is just chilling in his home like, hey Yuri, pass me another shot of vodka. And all of a sudden this man's like, hey Roman, your name getting called in England. What happened? They say you're doing corruption. Corruption, I've left like 5 years ago. Roman do not on the thumb Roman 90.
Yeah, bro, we go inform for ourselves. So let me say that.
They don't know junk, right?
Exact squaw. Junk, flawless. You should know about that, but another show. Yeah. Anyway, get it started. It came out this morning that we were hit with 74 charges. Listen,
that we know of.
If somebody mute number there and talk. If City can get to it. Firstly, let me start by saying this. All of our clubs in some form of corruption. The breed of money and the breed of things where people do in the sport of football, it's unfathomable. But I said already right, unfathomable. You see me? So,
well done. Hey, you know who that was, Kindeck? You just said unfathomable. That was Javon. That's who that was. That's who that
exactly.
was.
You're right. Javon. Yeah. A Javon that because a Javon can't say that word the first try.
So with that being said, it's just who get caught. And I genuinely think because Blueco wanted to make a shift, that are the only reason why they inform by themselves. Because 9 times out of 10, when the owner takes over the club, when they find the backhand dealings or the dark dealings, them now go, do not put the other owner in a negative light because they want to show continuity. What clearly want to do, hey, this is a new Chelsea, this is an American Chelsea, we are going to do things quote unquote by the book, and any loopholes we do find, we are going to make it public so later, nobody not question me, right? So that's why them go to the FA, because they figured out, while the club was being sold, it was under investigation as well. If they find this out, like I said, we are going to get an ass whooping and punishment. No, just get a certain talking to and a little slap on the wrist. Because really, what's $8 to $10 million fine? What's a transfer ban when Chelsea have amount of people? Because remember, a transfer ban means you can't sign new players, but from a sister club, you can still take them over from a sister club.
Well, then they need to find enough human trafficking. That's what they need to do.
Bro, why I say this? You know, long me I say we are human traffic them little picnic. Take them from Brazil, don't play them and send them back around.
Javon, snitching on yourself is a madness.
Oh, them brother, you make from these man made 60-something million off of Batshuayi. Oh. Listen. And then, brother, the man they make 60 million pound loan from Batshuayi and then sell him after 30-something million, and $90 million that,
100 million and of a major order. Looking at me, I know some charge up.
Flawless, keep that brother off a stream, right now. I see him in the stomach now, in my club, One bag of wickedness, the man you're doing, One bag of wickedness, the man you're doing. At the moment we have to find out what them are doing, the man they report about it, the wickedest thing about it,
I know why
how you are banging line. How you are banging line. And the moment we realize how for banging line, you just go lock off the line there. That no fear. Everybody, you are chap. You buy house and car pan ill. Yeah? Man, I put bus pan road, taxi pan road, they want to shop you open. Me now, I realize the type of chap you chap. And I'm ready if you get ready if you can chop as well. How you can chop me out of the chop? Brother, kick
Yeah,
that brother
man.
off of the stream, man. Me can't stand him.
It's peak what they do. I can't lie.
100 million for me, John.
Stop nice, man.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Only City copy the choppings. You see me? Only City copy the choppings and them didn't even do it well because them get 115 charges. But in all seriousness, I think the owners are just going to pay the $8 million fine and call it a day. If you take it to court, we just have
which
to
other young
replicate
son
what
can
City
just
do.
tell and pay that?
Yeah, because if even if they didn't want it to dispute it, we're just going to do what City do. We have more money, dry it out, the FA give up, and then reset. So what are we talking about? Like we all agreed, the club of Chelsea's stature bring too much money to the Premier League, bring too much eyes to the Premier League. So a relegation is impossible, and a point reduction in Aga makes sense. If it was a club like Everton now, well, them pussy they get relegated. No offense, because they're not at the same stature as Chelsea is right now. You get what I'm saying? So I just saw the game go. Where you want me to tell you? I saw the game go, brother. You either top dog or not. You see me? You either top food or not. Recently, there's been this talk about the football hierarchy. Fortunately, Chelsea in the top hierarchy. Where you want me to tell you? Me not feel sorry for you. Me not feel sorry for nobody. I say come down, chop in line. We put it down, we put it, what they say, what's the phrase? We put the white man in our shoes. You see me? So you go,
Can't understand it.
Go.
Can't understand it. Chelsea come out of nowhere. Chelsea, they're on the phone. Good morning, and I'd like to tell you that you are a winner of our grand prize. All you need is to give us your credit card information. Everybody I watch Chelsea at chop, and we don't know how Chelsea are doing.
Facts.
The moment we find out and depend, and the moment we get the banger phone now, so we can start in this Jet 2 holiday sweepstake, Chelsea got chat.
Let me tell you something.
The Jet.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. In the history of football, generations down the line, when we picking them off picking and for them they picking them off picking. Nobody not gonna talk about them 74 or 115 charges. You know what them I remember? Champions League trophies.
Yeah, facts.
Moments.
I hear it.
How them did feel, or how them father tell them say they did feel when them team pull it off against all odds. Or vice versa, in a Funo Club's case, when we dominate a world competition and eventually can't win the trophy. You understand? And that people are going to be, nobody have a blood clot. Some people can't even count to 74. They can talk about 74 charges. Small bomber clot charges. Right? So what are we talking about? So down the line, no one is going to remember any of this. What they will remember, I'll tell you what they will remember. The coach, the atmosphere, how it happened, when it did happen. People will even remember red cards or yellow cards or bad fouls, but no one will remember. No one will absolutely remember the charges and the legal stuff. Because when I really think about it, this is not the part of football that people like.
Well,
People
you
don't
say
like
nobody. You say nobody. Arsenal are going to remember because they just go lift on that and say, oh, if it wasn't for humans doing the charges, we would have won the league after them finished 17th in the league, you know. But, you know, who am I to talk? You know, everybody, if it wasn't for Jose Mourinho, how long Jose Mourinho left the Premier League? How much league they win since? Oh, when Ferguson left like over a decade, how much league they win? Oh, when Ancelotti left, when these guys leave and that guy leave and we sign all these players. Well, when they sign all of the players, when they sign every centre back under the sun, every DM under the sun, how much league title you win? So you say nobody now remember. Me now go remember because me guarantee me I probably gonna lift one league title in the next 10 years. Fingers crossed. Me might lift one league title. Me now go business. Them man you about to do a league double. Them man you about to double win the league back to back. Them now go business if for them club do corruption. None of us now go really business say what you are do.
And then
the club will go business do. We know the club will go business about your corruption.
If it's a case like the Juventus case, because the Juventus case are going to go down in our history because you get to the point where it affect what's on the pitch. You bribe referees, you kidnap people and all of them something there.
No.
Right.
The Juventus thing actually different because it was the mafia families against each other. Remember?
That different.
So it wasn't just the bribe. It wasn't the bribe. Italy don't give two hells about that. It was the fact that they went against. They were at war with a mafia family that had more power.
Yep. You see me? So in terms of history, that will always be a part of the history of Italian football. So that's why their trophies are stripped. This, that, and the third. This now, some boardroom. The average fan of business will go up in that boardroom. You know, if we have
it's about what happens on the pitch.
It's what happens on the pitch, and you can still jinky your way if you get certain players on your team, but they still have to perform once they're there. The coach still have to put out a certain tactic. The coach still have to get the team to perform, because once the administration things are done, it's up to the coach and the coaching staff, is it not?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, no one will remember this, and we move. If we get slapped with a fine, we pay the fine and we move. At the end of the day, at the end of the season, nobody now come to me with 74 charges. You know, they're going to ask me, oh, Jaman, I thought you and your lad said you were going to the Champions League. Oh, Jaman, I thought you and your lad said you were going to challenge for the league. What happened in December? And that's now come to me about. And then if me try deflect, no, man, I 74 charges cause everyone can tell me, say me I chat fuck you, I'm going to stop and do my podcast show. Not, so we move.
Yeah.
Big up to Side. Hey, Side, big up for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says after Chelsea got 74 charges, will you be okay with your team getting charges and winning trophies? Or you want your team run properly like Liverpool? FU flawless. FU too, secondly. But again, big up for the super chat. And yeah, do you want, again, I've said this before, word to Lex, man, run me my charges. Run me my charges.
Hey. One of the greatest rant that ever, you know, the man said brawl into you, the man said run me my charges, you know. Where's your
run me my charges? If Liverpool would have done that with they probably have a quadruple right now.
Brawling.
We just got better accountants, man. You know what I mean? It's not my fault Chelsea got shit accountants. You know what I mean?
And you're not wrong.
We got better book cookers, man. You know what I mean? So
you got better. So you got better. You got better people. See, you got better people cooking the books.
I got better people handling the business.
You got Bajan pops over there cooking the books. I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
you for my team, for real.
You pay for you gotta pay for what you want. You know what I'm saying? So
Flawless don't let the news, man.
Everyone knows he's the numbers. Everyone knows he's the numbers, man. Everyone knows that.
But I'm pretty sure if you guys were supposed to hear any of this about your club, none of you would be surprised.
No.
Actually, yeah, would be.
That ain't gonna happen though.
Nah, I'd be like, haven't been because we've been terrible. So clearly something's been going wrong. If you're cheating,
who's ever cook the book need for God prison?
Yes,
it's
how
true.
You cheating and going backwards? That don't make no sense.
How the man them say, oh, so yeah, break the law and a cheat, and we got Anfield and pick up 7, death sentence for that boy there.
I'll be like, yeah, you just
the man they would have feel sorry for
him up and throw the key.
The man they would have feel sorry for though.
Straight up, capital punishment. What you mean you cook and cheat just to make us sit down and just we not beat Liverpool at Anfield in almost a decade, really? Nah, brother.
That long?
Yeah, the last time we beat them in the league, wasn't it one matter? I'm pretty sure that's the last time we beat them at Anfield.
You are right, Kaneki. Yes, that's right. That is the last time.
It was under Van Gaal, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Van Gaal.
Yeah, our record is as bad there as Chelsea's is at OT. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all also get away from a lot of slapping, so you should have been getting. You understand?
You know what?
Yeah, we get away from a lot of slapping. I know we tell you to start the league with Christian Benteke at striker.
Hey, I would take Benteke over Højlund any day, bro.
Be honest. Me take Andy Carroll over. Rasmus Højlund.
I would take David and Goal over freaking Højlund.
Brother, take Karius out a goal and put him a striker. I know he must score more goal than Rasmus Højlund, dog.
That brother, 70 million, bro.
Can you imagine?
Hey, we about to get like 60 back, so we made it back pretty much. Big up Rants for the raid as well, man. Shout out. Everyone who's joined over from the raid, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well, people. Make sure you do so. Barnes, what are you saying? What's your thoughts on the Chelsea 74 charges before we move on?
I ain't really putting up because the same thing that happened to City and happened to them. Nothing.
Well,
nothing.
Man.
The Premming and Lady Ham on none of the two of them. I can just give the two of them, as Javon said, give the both of them a slap on the wrist, a little small fine, and continue. The Prem can't have Chelsea nor Man City not in that.
None of the top six. None of the top six.
They can't.
They can't do that. No.
From a revenue standpoint, it'll cost them billions of dollars. Don't make no sense. Then yeah, slap, maybe a transfer ban as the most that you can see happen. But Chelsea transfer ban affect Chelsea. It may affect City, but it won't affect Chelsea because Chelsea got about 80 players sitting there.
Yeah, bro.
That man good for years. Them no need to buy nobody.
That's it, man. I'm just
going to really dig up some youth academy player what them having at them books from like 2017 that none of us don't even remember about.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. City,
what happened to Malang Sarr? Where is Malang Sarr? I know Chelsea signed a Malang Sarr.
No. We released him. We not released him. We did have him by books here. Well, none of the two previous coaches didn't rate him. So we said we sold him on a transfer, and now we have a Mamadou Sarr, so a new centre back, and now he's on loan at Strasbourg. So we have a couple people in a key position that's at Strasbourg that are on loan.
So when you said Javon, is that the original Sarr when again name change and come back to a different Sarr and then you sign him back?
Yes,
okay, again.
Man, you know when you copy of a Spanish text paper and you copy their name.
Yeah.
From Sarr, but in copy. I did Malang in the variety the misspelling name to Mamadou.
This is crazy. This is crazy work, yo. Man, but that ain't gonna happen to Chelsea, man. Hey, big up. I know you like entertainment, Caribbean crossover. You already know. But let me ask you. Obviously, Liverpool already got. I know you've got them as favorites. Your general consensus favorites. Let me ask you. Who do you think is going to be the closest team to Liverpool? Who's second? Does anyone drive you close?
It can be Arsenal, to be honest. It can be Arsenal, but I ain't know how close it can be. That's the truth. Because if we get into form, and I've been watching some training videos for the last couple of days with Isak, and let me tell you something. I salivating right now because this boy gonna go crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna be a problem. I can't lie. He is.
But yeah, man, Steve. That I fake Steve?
Yeah, it's fake. Yeah. Everyone's modded. Everyone who you'll see here is like modded, like the likes of Steve and others like that.
Okay.
Modded.
Yeah, I seen a lot of bots coming in the chat. It's crazy.
Telebots.
It's crazy. But yeah, I confident. I know we got Burnley this weekend. I think Burnley and slapping. I ain't gonna lie.
If Isak making debut, it's gonna be a beatdown, and I will be there because I like to see those matches.
I can take a 3-0 and walk out the door, bro.
I have personal beef with Burnley, so I need y'all to do whatever you need to do against them. I have personal beef against them. Yeah, Sean Dyche, Chris Wood, yeah. What's his name? Freaking Barnes. Freaking Barnes.
I hate that.
What
guy.
that winger with it? What that sickening winger them used to have? Never yet performed. The moment in Man United, this brother start play like him skin up on fire and Nick Pope and everything. Like F you, man, you 4-4-2. Yeah. Kick back, hoof it long. I hate you guys. Hate you. And then you increase the hate with Vincent Company.
Just
put 10 past them. Just put 10 past them.
What you saying, crap? Who do you have as like the closest to Liverpool? Who you got?
I got my 74 on 74, man.
You got your what?
I got my 74 on 74.
He got Chelsea the closest.
Chelsea, man.
God, why have you got Chelsea the closest?
Because I just don't like Arsenal. I don't like the manager. I think the manager is the reason why they ain't gonna do that good.
Bro, it's like everybody in that world like say same thing. Except Arsenal fans.
Except Arsenal fans.
Except the delusional Arsenal fans.
A man gonna play 5 center backs and 3 mids most away games to the big 6. Yeah, bro.
3 DMs. 3 DMs. Yeah.
What do you mean 3 DM? Declan Rice is a center back.
It is true. That is true. It is true. Yeah.
But it's a full-time center back and a part-time striker.
Nah, but on a real, listen, Arsenal got a good team, The manager just in it. Chelsea, that man got a lot of talent in that team, but it's
a good team to do something, not win the league, but it's a good team to do something.
Yeah. The problem I got with Chelsea, the only problem I got with Chelsea is the defense and that keeper.
Yeah. The defensive structure is fine, but the defensive individuals are not the best. They can
Oh,
be
Sanchez
upgraded.
still starting in your goal, bro.
Let me tell you why. Because of the Club World Cup final. And
you got
because
Emi Martinez out there, you gonna put a little money and get Emi Martinez something.
Yeah.
Bro,
Us as Chelsea fans, we stop complaining about it because nothing is gonna be done. We've been complaining from 2 seasons now, and the board came out and actually said if it were not for Robert Sanchez, they feel like Chelsea wouldn't have made top 4 or finished the season how strongly they finished it. So when
if it wasn't for Sanchez, we probably would have a stronger call in at the title race last season.
True that.
It's a whole Bruno Fernandes situation in our goal all over again. You know? So we cannot stop dwell upon that and just hope say the defensive structure can help us go as far as possible. That's why most of us are thinking that we can make a run in the Champions League because it's a cup competition, you know, and it's easier to make a run in the cup competition versus the league, because the league you just need consistency right through home and away, and the league is more physical versus when you're in a cup competition, you're going up against different style. Depending on the run, you can get a team that's more technical than you, but not as physical. And that right there, that's a good matchup. And my team is very technical as well. So, there's give and take.
There you go. The show just about to get better, people. Man, like Lex is in the building as well. He said, Lex, you good?
Yeah, where's it?
Yeah, man. Blessings, man. Blessings. Carry on, Javon.
Well, wait before Lex, the person right here that's about to speak, we are addressing him as Javon, you know. We don't I know the real Javon, the other Javon they're on loan. Yeah, so it's Javon we're using right now. It's spelled different. All right.
It's not me, myself, and Irene. It's me, myself, and Javon.
Yo,
exactly.
What make change the name? What make change the name?
Because Chelsea are sell to themselves and I talk about them and make profit.
The 74 charges.
The 74 charges of them selling to themselves and loaning to themselves.
Yeah, I mean, you're not talking about Chelsea team good. After that, the side not all that good, brother. I just say midfield. That's it. And Cole Palmer. Midfield, Cole Palmer, Joao Pedro. Done.
And that's good enough. Anyway, so
all right. It's like continue. You want to continue?
No one said anything about winning the league. The question was who you think are going to be the closest.
So hold on. What
everybody
to do?
Nobody know.
We're not doing the closest. Okay, yo, Flawless, you come this week could be an idiot question again.
What did I do? What's that idiot question?
Because last week you might talk about who under more pressure. Arteta, Slot, or Pep. That made sense.
I was the people in the chat not entertained.
No business with them.
All right, cool. Well, I'm there to entertain the people in the chat. So
glad you hit the settings, man. Are you not entertained?
Yo, it might come here dark, you know,
yeah, it was a great question. You know what I'm saying? Because
right now, I have a bad day today. I'm there for roast Arsenal. That's the only reason I'm there. Me did think of the Arsenal crossover today. No, boy, me did glad.
I told you.
Disappointed. No, yes. But
you disappointed my man. You Caribbean brothers. Lex, what happened? I know you all roast Arsenal just like me.
Personal beef with Tony. You understand? Tony and them, brother. Yeah.
Trust me. You
that's gonna be a weekend. That's gonna be a weekend. You know what I'm saying? You gotta maximize the thing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I pull up with the 9.
Yeah, but Saturday.
Yeah, tell you.
Don't worry about it, man.
Hey, make sure same day.
You already said yeah.
Who's that, Tony?
Yeah, you talking about Tony.
He ain't showing up. He ain't showing up, bro.
Listen,
he ain't showing up.
He ain't pulling up on the block, bro.
He operating like David Copperfield, bro. He disappearing into the Bermuda Triangle, bro.
Where you say Houdini? No, you see me. No, you don't.
Exactly. I wanna be like Harry Houdini. That's what he can be singing. Go on. He ain't showing up.
Madness, bro. Madness.
That's a classic.
He'll be there, man. He back in Arsenal this year.
Nah, but Lex made the question was who finished in second, right? So I said Chelsea.
Who can be closest to us in second? That was the question.
Chelsea.
Oh,
everyone got you lot as favorites. That's why I didn't ask about that, because everyone has Liverpool as favorites, so it makes no sense.
Yeah,
you got a name man that's Arsenal like going league, man.
He's a guy here.
Arsenal, I feel.
He's a guy here.
Your fault. Get him on the crossover. Yo,
no,
get him. Oh, Jesus Christ. You'd have never.
I'm not. No.
Number one, he would have never go on a show with you again. Number two,
exactly. And you know what's crazy? That show will start at like 11. That the Crawford Canelo like fights like 3 a.m. If you're on a show with them two, man's gonna miss the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be a 6-7 hour show. I'm trying to watch the Crawford Canelo fight after.
Flawless. Let me tell you this, right?
Yeah, go.
Y'all never got cooked by some West Indian brethren. You know what I'm saying? The day that happened, he come off the internet. Done.
Yo, the day that he gets sense here.
The day he got make the blood clot mistake. You think me deal with Veta about it? Yeah, the day he met them, because him can't chat fucker. Me not gonna allow him to chat no fucker. Because mega dissect every single word, every syllable, everything. Yo, you ever watch the man that we like to explain bars when Eminem rap? Yeah. All of theme bars.
What you say? Get the lyrics.
Dissect the whole of them, break them down, double entendre, whatever I want to come with, we deal with that. Out there, rage bait people and them thing there.
First, boy,
what's that about a fuck?
But yeah, I wouldn't put him on the stream with you, man. No.
Why? Why?
The same reason why he will not make me go up and man them talk with Saeed. Same reason.
Because he'll never talk to me again. That's why, like Lexa. That's why he'll never.
He never talk to you again.
He'll hold me 110% responsible. Well, like that's what
ambush. You got set up.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
You have to.
When you got any stream, I ball him,
Oh, you mean me? I make sure that.
Listen, you know what you gotta do? Flawless and you gotta be on the stream on Sarcasm City, and you just DM the man the freaking well link, and we just pop in. You just pull me in.
Trust me.
Randomly.
Trust me. You want to wipe up?
You just see the people that pop up on the streets.
You want to know why? There was a man them talk where it was whatever did they was start with him?
Go.
Pan Saeed's stream. What name?
Oh, you talking about? Ah, shit. I know you're talking about the guy who's talking about the two lines. That's all I can remember.
No, I mean not talking about. Not talking about him. What?
Neji.
No, Neji snorting two lines. And then him me talk about.
Talking about Marcel.
Me talk about Marcel. Yeah.
Yo, them man that chat fuckery and make you want to look like you are idiot, you know.
Marcel.
No, Marcel. Neji. Them man they literally a chat.
Brother.
Be a fucker in a talk about.
This man.
You know? And a fucker
brother,
you know?
After watching our club struggle to beat Newport County. Newport County where Liverpool 121 put 6 parts. We struggle to beat these mans. And this man say him see what Eric Ten Hag is doing. While Leverkusen also saw what Eric Ten Hag was doing and sack him off a 2 game. You hear me? Marcel was on the stream and he was talking about pop.
With Marcel, you gotta understand Marcel knows what he's doing. From
Marcel, when I was glasses.
No, Marcel. No.
Yo,
Marcel,
let me tell you this.
You need some glasses in the match. I see what they're not.
No, hold on. Let me tell you this. I see Marcel do kick-ups already. I watch one video and them do kick-ups and round the world and all of them fucker there. After I watch that video, them know say fucker Marcel are going. Because Marcel can play football.
Absolutely, he was on from when I was on stream with him and he was talking about how good the football was. And then Faz went, yeah, he used to go with me to games and he doesn't go anymore. And I was like, wait, what do you mean he used to roll? Yeah, he's like, yeah, he used to roll every single Old Trafford game with me and he doesn't go. I said, Marcel, why you go to games no more? And he was like, I just don't go. So Ten Hag's brilliant. The football's brilliant, but you don't go to games.
I knew
what it was. I was like, all right, cool, yeah, I bet. All right, cool. Shout out to Marcel.
One of the man them on the stream at the time. The brother who me say need to tattoo Bruno on his lip. Yeah. This brother, yeah, Barnes, I come talk about, and I quote, this brother, me watch Bruno Fernandes just give away the ball. One of the big reasons why we get slapped 7. Yeah, this brother dodge the Liverpool game.
Yeah.
Yo, from the get him at that Gina. From the get him in stop that Gina.
This brother I got then come out and say, he must start reel off Bruno stats about his big chance created and all these something. Barnes, let me tell you this right now. Bruno Fernandes has played for the last 15 years. In 15 years, Bruno Fernandes has only registered 10 assists 3 times.
But hold on, no.
Domestically, me mean in a league, you know.
Fault. I'm teammates' fault. Cause them
This
don't
brother
finish.
spent 4 years in the Portuguese league, you know.
Passes.
4 years in the Portuguese league, and this brother only get 10 assists 1 time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brother, you have to understand this. This brother defend Bruno Fernandes, bring up all them stats. I mean, brother, you know, so Bruno Fernandes has gone 3 Premier League seasons and him not hit 10 assists. Right now, Bruno Fernandes has still not registered 10 assists in the Premier League. Because you wanna know why? Man United fans are saying the assist that Sesko got isn't an assist because a player diverted the ball to go to another player and he scored. That's not an assist. I'm like, so if that's the case, Bruno Fernandes' assist against Leicester City isn't an assist. Because Bruno is passing to Rasmus Højlund. Jamie Vardy interfered with the pass. The pass then deflects off Jamie Vardy, goes to Garnacho and he scores. So Bruno Fernandes has gone 4 Premier League seasons failing to hit 10 assists. Bruno Fernandes has played as an 8 in the Premier League for 73 games. He has not hit 10 assists in that position in 73 games. Playing as an 8. But man want to tell me Bruno, but he might come tell man Bruno is an 8. Bruno is a aggressive chance creator. Bruno this, all these lies, them man you tell me about Bruno Fernandes. And every single time me tell Flawless to send me the link, he might tell me for low it. Yeah, every single time.
I have something to say. About Bruno Fernandes. I learned of a fantastic stat the other day, and it killed all debate. Every manager that has backed Bruno Fernandes
has gotten sacked.
Manchester United Football Club has gotten fired expeditiously.
Even at Sporting.
What did I say last Yardman show, man? It's like marrying into the Kardashian clan, man. They only gonna end one way.
Even at Sporting.
Yo, that's it. And managers continue to do it, and you go fall by the wayside and lose your job. It's crazy.
I have said this. I was like, any manager that come into Manchester United, your first round of business is to get Bruno Fernandes out your club. He's a cancer to your locker room.
That is what I said about that's what I said that Amorim needs to do. I said it. Video of me saying it. If Amorim comes here and back Bruno Fernandes, I want him fired. And Amorim is a manager that I rate.
As a Portuguese connection thing, that ain't gonna happen.
Really? Well, you can connect with him. Him can connect with him at Braga. Yeah, got Braga and then sign Bruno Fernandes there.
You need to fix a statement there. You just say Amorim is a manager that you what?
At the time before he came here.
That you rated?
Yes.
Okay.
Past tense.
Yeah. Come here and defend Diego Delo. Me tell you already, that brother is the Antichrist. He don't believe in crosses. He don't believe in crosses, bro.
Now what that body of fuck?
Tell you already. You what from? If you Kryptonite is Superman's weakness. A crossword puzzle is Diego Delo weakness because it have anything will have cross in it is Diego Delo weakness. Tell you already. Just looking at how he plays, you know, saying cannot think because nothing don't cross that man's mind.
And say it's a bounty killer and run.
Yeah,
That's it. Diego Delo don't think about God not cross his mind.
Nothing has never crossed his mind, bro. Nothing has ever.
Crazy.
And you come here and you defend these guys. Yes, Babatunde is now gone. I mean, I don't care. When we signed Babatunde, I said that was a bad signing.
Yeah, Nana.
I never wanted Babatunde here.
Bro, yo, listen. The man's scarred for life, you know. You know, say you need a therapist.
Brother, man needs to
Babatunde.
Yeah, man.
Babatunde.
Yeah, man. Babatunde. Yeah, man. Okay, you need that.
Bro, the man can't keep. No. Understand what I say.
Go on. That's
him could have actually do something before. Like him did their inter the back passing and do this.
Yeah, man, Champions League final.
Hey man, something wrong with his psyche. The man in a one-on-one, the striker there, the halfway line. The man stay on him line the whole time.
Hey.
Him
You know what
wrong
we
with
did
him.
say? You know what we did say? Other than God.
In gone. In gone.
The community shield.
In gone, bro. A man can't even serve a near post goal. He can't do nothing.
Brother,
He can't
when
do
I
nothing
saw,
more.
when that brother let me know,
Hold on. The dog in our penalty shootout with Alan and do so to pussy clad.
I ain't gonna lie, I bet
Bro.
if you watch some of his clips in there, I
Bro,
bet it was bad.
the Grimsby one. The man a touch the ball, the man not save none.
Yeah.
The man touch about 5 shots and not save 1. Bro,
Brother.
something wrong with the man, dog.
what made
He's
What
scarred
made
for
me-
life, bro.
what made me tell everybody about this, brother? Because everybody say, oh, when Musa Flawless, you should have sent me the link, you know.
No, but Musa
Because
right.
I don't know
you
why you never
Hold on,
make
no.
Musa
Hold
did
on,
attack.
Hold on,
Did
no.
attack rubbish, you know.
Musa right. Because Musa say, yo, if you know, the reason him back Onana is because everybody did so avidly want to get rid of the hair. And him did I say, yo, you have to keep the hair, get a next keeper, and make the keeper displace the hair. Don't just get rid of him, so. You get what I say? Because you have to remember, you know, the crooks, the hair problem was only that try to play from out the back and the hair now on the feet. I know that him couldn't read, like, all right, him let in a 1 or 2, but I know that never did happen as regular. No, you just get a brother we can't do that, not all.
Nah, you just get better. That's what you have to do. Keeping
Bro,
the
how
hair.
many times I cuss the hair?
No. But what I'm trying to say to you, a lot of the times, how proper teams do it, Flawless, is that you have a keeper. If him that, you have to remember, you know, you can't just erase the hair like the hair was
It's not about erasing him. He just wasn't good enough.
No, but what I'm trying to say is Flawless.
Go on.
He is one of the he has been for you one of the most active goalkeepers in a history because he just concede fucking shots compared to how he used to concede them before. And this brother did a bailing out season after season after season. After a while, he might get shit. No. What as the reason I say I agree with Musa is because the goalkeeping position is of such that if you isolate your current goalkeeper, you just dash him away and then just bring in a replacement. That's not usually how you do. You usually phase out goalkeepers. Now, maybe it's a case that you should have phased out the hair before. When Onana came in, it was probably too late and you didn't say, all right, you have to get rid of the hair.
So what we are talking about at the time, Onana wasn't clearly better.
No, but you have to remember, the idea was because Ten Hag and them man want to play from out the back, and the hair keep getting caught on the ball or a misplaced pass or a give the pass them and all of them something there. Onana was seen as being good on the ball because him did do a bag of angles, dangles, and a bunch of bullshit.
I get that, but my argument is, even with that, he still wasn't clearly better than the here. You just said you're bringing a clear upgrade.
No, he wasn't a better shot stopper, but that wasn't the reason they got him.
But hear what I'm saying. Flawless argument is you bring in a clear upgrade. A clear upgrade would be you have the shot stopping and you can play from the back. Having a different attribute than what your current keeper has is not a clear upgrade. You just can do something differently.
I agree. I agree with Jovan.
So that's why I said at the time,
you would have been better off.
Nothing else.
You would have been better off keeping the hair.
Yeah,
you would have been better off keeping the hair on.
That is true, yes, but none of them were good enough. We are overcomplicating a simple.
Yes, I understand, but you ain't still ain't get the one that good enough, so you should have kept the one that can actually stop.
No. Under that are the solution, Bonds. Under that are the solution. My solution work. Why? Because if you realize that Onana was rubbish while you have the hair, you could have just put in back there and get rid of Onana and then freeze in the next keeper. You get me?
I don't know who the number 2 was at the time, but just buy Bell. That's what you have.
I think it was Henderson, wasn't it?
It was Henderson.
Yeah, Dean Henderson.
Yeah, it was Henderson.
Henderson better than Onana. But again, that's
him better, but and him did a face out the hair. But then they here fight it on the Ollie. Remember, you know? Remember, that's how Dean Henderson did get the number 1 shirt.
Facts, I
I
remember.
know that.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm
ended up in. That's what
And
ended up
them
getting
do it,
Dean Henderson sold.
Because you have to remember, say them time the players did not go above Oli.
Manager, yeah, they wanna go above the manager.
Them days there are players that got straight
Remember?
to Woodward and I say, yo, walk
I
on.
remember. But just buy Bell. There's a reason De Gea went 2 years without a club. If he was that good, somebody would have picked him up. It tells you all you need to know about the level of De Gea.
But what I'm saying
He
is,
went 2 years. He went 2 years.
Flawless. You know, son, you deserve the fuck on I get on our pussy. Yo, on our some pussy. Because on deserve it. Because, bro, because me I watch year after blood clot year, they are saving now. Listen to what you talk about, man.
Because he was during that period and then he fell off. So you get rid of him.
Yeah, no, but bro, sometimes, bro, listen. So hold on. So when you get a woman, she have a pitney, the ass drop a little bit, the tits sag a little bit. No, she not good again. You just dash her away.
No, that's worse than that. De Gea got big fat. The hair got big fat. Had to walk through the door sideways. That's what the woman got to do.
No, man, let's not do this. The
hair was that bad. Let's not rewrite history. Go and watch the mistakes he was making in the last.
That's a whole did that try for play.
No, it wasn't. It was nothing to do with that.
Is the philosophy y'all instill in the head?
No.
That's what he meant.
No.
Let me hear Kaneki starts on this.
David De Gea was making mistakes, but the thing is this.
We need to hear Kaneki.
Yo, talking about here?
No, the thing is this.
It went down, but no compared to where they now.
No, listen to it.
Him could actually save a ball.
You gonna get Bell.
In the 2 hours,
man. Keep the same energy.
Listen, in the 2 hours,
same energy, man, please.
Which same energy? Read my keeper.
Make sure you phase out. If you get the recruitment wrong, you should have kept Allison.
But we're already a phase him out.
Them are Keller.
No, we just buy.
No, we got Mama Dashvili.
Oh, I forgot about Mama Dashvili.
We're gonna find out how good he is.
Who?
Mama Dashvili. We're gonna find out.
My back.
We gonna find out how good, because if he's not good as Allison, we gonna see the
my backup keeper.
Then we're gonna bin him and get somebody else on the Manchester United.
You go bin him and get some. Thank you. You are going to bin him and get someone else. So
but we're talking about your idiot side. Don't bring Liverpool like this.
But that's what I am saying.
You did not get someone better.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You did not get someone better, Flawless. You just got someone.
Bro.
You literally just got someone with a different.
You know, the Flawless a dickhead, it's so annoying because me literally say you should have faced out the hair, and then him cuss me. I say about Allison, but we a phase is a phase. We do the same thing. When me say you should have do.
I disagree with this phasing out thing. When has it ever happened before?
No, but it always happen.
When has a successful team in the Premier League gone from a successful goalkeeper to a successful goalkeeper? It's never happened before. Maybe Chelsea.
No, Chelsea. Better check the Courtois. Better check the Courtois.
Chelsea are the only ones. They was fortunate to go to Kudicini, Czech, and then Courtois.
Then Courtois.
No one else.
To be fair, even Begovic was decent at Chelsea. Even Begovic was decent at Chelsea.
Bro, are they literally the same thing we do with Karius and them, man? A straight phase out.
Karius was terrible. There weren't no phase out.
Listen, it was a phase out.
There weren't no phase out. You dropped him because he wasn't good enough. What are we talking about?
Mignolet.
We had Mignolet. Then we
Mignolet was phased out.
Karius.
Mignolet was phased out.
And Karius, and then we phase him out.
Yeah, so again, it's not phase. It wasn't a phase out. He wasn't good enough, so you got rid of him.
It wasn't immediate. Why you think him didn't have the Champions League final? We didn't know before the Champions League final. Say never good enough.
I don't think it was the reason why I want an immediate. That's a mistake on your team's part.
From the brother, they got dinked at Stoke. Should I tell him from this? From him got dinked at Stoke.
What are you doing?
Bro, everybody get dinked at Stoke. Though.
Listen, at the end of the day, I genuinely think you didn't upgrade, you didn't get better, you just bought a keeper with a different attribute.
That's where the issue lies, Javon, because if United would have signed a good goalkeeper after the hair, we're not having this conversation.
Yeah, because
Bonner did think he was a good goalkeeper.
No.
They did think he was a good goalkeeper.
They did think he was a good goalkeeper.
He was a good goalkeeper.
And that's where the scouts come in, because
listen.
I want good champions.
Your team, all right, listen. Here's the final verdict. Your team's so toxic, you buy good players and ruin them. Done. Next.
Nah, but listen, you know what's gonna happen, Flawless? Eventually, Man United will be phased out.
But yo, all right. What you think about that, Flawless? What you think about that? What you think about that? You feel like say, yo, your team just ruined the man them?
No, I don't. Because they don't go anywhere. Most of the man that we signed don't go anywhere else and do bits. So no, I don't think
because they ruin them.
Because you ruin them.
All right. So how come
you
were here praising McTominay? So how come we didn't ruin McTominay?
He went elsewhere.
No. Wait. After that one, Lex, how come we didn't?
You see this fucker because last week when me did a prop up McTominay, him did a cuss McTominay.
Don't prop up McTominay in front of me.
If we ruin
how much players in your squad have a Scudetto? How much of them?
Yeah, Ashley Young's got a skedaddle. Damian's got a skedaddle. Multiple players have a skedaddle who left us. But the point I'm making is how come we didn't ruin McTominay then? If we ruin everybody, how come we didn't ruin McTominay?
1 out of 100, man. Come on.
Because of Ferguson, you can't ruin Ferguson. You can't ruin Ferguson.
Since we're using skedaddles, how come we didn't ruin McIntyre? How come we didn't ruin Damian? How come we didn't ruin Ashley Young?
The man dead from where you talk about? You know them dead.
They want skedaddles. Like you
but you know say them dead. Like why you going at this ring and rosy blood?
I know say McTominay's dead, so what's the difference?
All of them dead anyway. I don't know I'm doing like why the hell him gone over this so like with the Flawless.
I'm using your example.
Bro, you know what Flawless I do? You know what Flawless I do? Me and Flawless stand up right there in front of each other, talk, and the fucker walk over there, so take out his phone and call me. That's what
I'm hearing exactly what you're saying. What we talking about?
That's him doing.
No, not what I do.
No, him pretend like it's a total different person that talk to me.
Nah, it's not. I'm not. How am I being disingenuous? I'm not. You said McTominay's done well. He's had.
No, but we never did that talk about none of that. We just ask you. You don't forget upset. We just ask a simple question. Come here, try to understand.
I disagree with it.
You disagree?
Yes.
So you don't feel like say yo, some of them man just left the end psychologically damaged.
No, I don't think it's that. No.
I feel like honest. I feel like gonna fuck up him. Bro, the man forward that chat big things like a big keeper.
It's easy to blame us rather than
blame you. I just ask Flawless.
You agree with it, but I know what you're answering.
I agree with it. No, I don't agree with that.
So you don't agree with it. You don't think you're not agree with it? All right, okay.
Sure. Maybe one or two, but not all of them.
Kineki
I him do this, you know. He never preach just saying.
This is you.
And then I blame me.
This is you, man.
This is something wrong with that you do.
So because the thing is this.
Go on.
With the whole David De Gea, when David De Gea was starting to make the error thing, everybody they posted the video, this 2-hour video of David De Gea mistakes. In the 2-hour David De Gea mistakes, an hour and 10 minutes of it was Harry Maguire errors.
The brandless fridge, yeah.
So, and in that hour and 10 minutes have Harry Maguire errors. 40 minutes of that came from Bruno Fernandes losing the ball in dumb areas. I went through that entire video. 40 minutes of it was Bruno Fernandes losing the ball in dumb areas, and the other ones were just Harry Maguire mistakes. Like literally, I think 30 minutes of that video was genuinely David De Gea mistakes.
Yo, you know what funny? Maybe the man them just sick and tired of Bruno, bro.
All right. So
you know what funny? Hold on, no. You know what funny? And all our years to play ball already. I don't know about them too, man. I'm probably playing enough cricket. But anyways.
Wait.
Anytime you're there on a team.
We mean we probably play cricket. The Jamaicans don't play Rasso cricket too.
Playing the cricket?
You telling me here?
Yo, me love cricket as well. You know?
I like cricket, but watch it or drink rum and watch it, but I ain't playing the cricket.
All cricket fans, man.
You not play cricket?
Me play cricket. Me raise my hand.
We play that shit. Everybody play cricket.
Yeah. Mullingar. Sri Lanka with Mullingar and them brother there.
No, but in enough Caribbean country, the man them just play cricket over football.
Oh, okay. That's what I mean.
That's what I mean.
Now take offense.
Why the man them always feel like me attack them, bro? Like relax, man.
You always attacking. That's why this guy acting like we don't know you.
No, man. You see, if Lex not grab him, Mike, if Lex not grab him, Mike, he not attack you.
Yeah, me not attack you, that.
Nah. Sometimes it's just more subtle. That's all. Don't get misunderstood. Man sees all the shots. Don't ever get a mistake.
All right.
So
Like when the
with it,
champion sure.
yeah, so we didn't know David De Gea was making
This
errors.
Champions
I'm not going to try and gloss over that fact. David De Gea was indeed making errors, but not to the errors of get rid quick. It was not get rid of him errors. It was phase him out. Okay, one bad season in the last 3 years, one bad season. All right, understandable. That demands him to start being phased out. At the time when this whole thing was going on, I wanted the goalkeeper that's at Athletic Club, the Spanish goalkeeper.
Unai Simons?
That's who, Unai Simons. That's who I wanted. I wanted either him or us to sign that upcoming goalkeeper that has went to PSG in Chevalier.
Oh, Chevalier.
Yeah, those are the goalkeepers I was talking about that I wanted at Manchester United. When I heard we were going after Babatunde, I'm like, why are we going after Babatunde? And these man's excuse was, they want a ball-playing goalkeeper. I'm like, stop this utter woke nonsense. Stop this utter woke nonsense. I need a goalkeeper to keep my goal, not play ball. All right? Stop this following Manchester City. Oh, Manchester City have a ball-playing goalkeeper. Yeah, I'm what Sadio Mane dink him from 45 yards.
And Salah crack a shot.
Kick him in the face.
You think I forget the game where this brother run out and
come out and dive face first of all?
Like, who remembers the red card he got against Liverpool? Who here remembers that dumb red card Ederson got against Liverpool because he wanted to be a box-to-box goalkeeper?
Oh, you mean like Raya?
Yeah. Like, stop this utter woke nonsense. I need my goalkeeper to goalkeep. If we have such ball-playing centre-backs, I don't need a ball-playing goalkeeper.
Facts.
It's a shot stopper for a reason, man. It's a shot
thank you. You want to know when you need a ball-playing goalkeeper? When you have a no-nonsense backline. Like at Inter Milan, Bastone is no-nonsense. De Vrij is no-nonsense. Skriniar is no-nonsense. All three centre-backs will literally clothesline you before you run past them. So you want to know what that means? The goalkeeper is who plays the ball because them three is not focused on playing the ball. They want to get the ball.
The defenders would constantly talk to him as to where to play the ball.
As where to place the ball as well.
And not just that, too. A big part of playing the ball from the back is structurally. So, alright, for instance, a lot of the times, in a teams that play out the ball, there's a reason why the defenders drop even way down to the goal line. The reason is because a lot of the times keepers' perspective, them not understand the danger that are lurking at the people who are pressed. So, for instance, diagonal passes sometimes get picked out just based on the position of whoever about for press, but the keeper not necessarily have the vision there. So the defenders them line up, the coaches have them line up in a specific pattern to make it easier for the keeper them play the ball out and so on and so forth. United, when them are set up, it's like business as usual. One man I look up the field, and next man I look on the keeper, and it's like, you get me? And then the keeper now have to decide whether to play the ball here, or here, but them not have no positional discipline or awareness. So it's like, and then man them we say, cause remember I watch it. Remember them said, I can see the whole field. Why would you pass it to this guy there? Why is he positioned in a spot as someone to receive the ball? Of instructions after that dickhead Ten Hag tell the man play. You know, like when Busquets. You know, like how Barcelona used to set up, where the two centre back them spread and Busquets would have come.
Just drop, pick up and spread.
And when Thiago, when Busquets get injured, Thiago will do it.
You do it, yep.
Some of the time the man them try to do that, and then the DM stand up in a one position. No, you have to come to the ball before you play it. You have to come to the ball before you play it, and you have to pick a pass before you receive the ball, or else you're gonna get pressed.
Yeah. Because what that does then is if you drop, If you defender choose to follow you, the keeper can say, all right, you're not a viable option anymore.
Exactly.
But if you're standing out of that position there.
Exactly. Because then if you want to explain the reason why people play from out the back, it's a draw. So for instance, a lot of teams, some teams want to play in our mid block and so on and so forth, but then you have some teams who press. Whenever you have a pressing team, the reason, because some people look on it and say, yo, you know, see the team are pressing, why you still play from out the back? That's the idea. If you have competent enough players, what happens is that you draw out the press and beat the press. Once you beat the press, you now have 4 attackers going up against 4. In some cases, 4 against 5.
3. 4
and
against
you
3?
Get me, I say? 4 against 3 in
it's like
other cases.
An open nerve. It's like an open nerve that you can attack.
Yeah, because defending, looking forward is easier than running back. Because when the man them running back, the positional awareness gets scrambled. And then the baller them can then play ball. So for instance, when you see the center backs them spread wide, if the striker or the camera, whoever follow them, and then the DM come for the ball, it leave a gap in the midfield, which one of the baller them, like the striker can come in as a false 9 and occupy that gap. And next baller can occupy that gap, spread it to the wing. Once them play like a 1-2 tiki-taka, get from out of the pass, get from out of the press. That's why when I hear people want to pretend as if Gravenberch is not an absolute G, man, for laugh. Because every single other player in our team that receive the ball in a certain positions where Gravenberch receive it, lose it. I don't care which one. McAllister, Sabasly, any one of them.
Yep.
And this brother consistently beats the presser. It helps. That's the literal thing that helps. Oh, and Manematabo, Gravenberch is a terrible passer. No, he's not.
Yes.
Him just don't have the fancy passes.
And to complement that, that's why we're kind of glad Liverpool never get Lavia. Because Lavia the closest thing, when fit, we can do that because he's very precious.
No, you are talking about that. I am happy they never got Angelo Steeler.
Well, I know. Let me finish. It's not at the same level.
The brother I say, I'm glad me never get a flashlight when I'm about 3 night. You know what?
I'm done talking, brother. We're not talking about the injury aspect. I'm saying the whole
that me talk about. He can't press resistant if he's not there on the field.
When he does play, that's the closest thing Chelsea after that. To add to that point, normally when the DM drop, normally when the DM try to replicate that and the defender follows that DM, that's where a player like Roberto Firmino and I'm
really YouTube man,
because the keeper would have played the same pass, but he would have bypassed the DM and drop deep and played it to the striker, and the striker can lay it off. So when you are playing from the back, you have to put all of these things into considerations. But if your DM not gonna have that movement, and if your DM not persistent, you cannot play from the back. It's gonna be detrimental to hold the other team presses as well.
Yeah, and that's why them dickhead over Arsenal get Zubimendi, because Zubimendi have the little sideway curl of them, is it? Let me tell you.
Zubimendi ain't no good. I don't know what it means, man. Gaslighting this man like if he's the best DM out there since sliced bread, bruv.
No, just Arsenal fans. No, let me tell him. No, let me tell
him. Fans in that, bro.
I'm not gonna say me rate him or me not rate him.
You don't rate him, bro.
No, listen to him, I listen to him, I say. You know, listen. You have to listen. Me understand. Me not have a problem with Zubimendi. You just have to know how to use Zubimendi. Mama tell you. You see, Arteta, yo, that's why I'm just so glad to Arteta there Arsenal, because trust me,
they got a good team.
Him now go figure. Oh, you mean if them have a bomber clock good team? Them fucker you have first teamers can replace first teamers, dog. The man them have a full 11. The man have 2 full 11 now, and this fucker still not going win nothing.
I'm in agreement with you. I think that team is very good. Yes,
brother.
They stacked, man. They stacked.
Yeah.
The man them can get versatile. The man them can say, yo, me could play beer tiki-taka. And bro, imagine, the man them can go so, hypothetically, yeah? The man them can say, let's say them just want to be fancy one game against a Burnley or some bullshit. The man them can say Zubimendi, Odegaard, Eze, Nwaneri, Gyökeres, and Saka, for instance.
Eze.
Play Zubimendi DM with Odegaard, Nwaneri, Eze on the left, Gyökeres striker, and suck up on the right and just straight fucking tiki taka blood. Just ball game. Pass and move. Da. Him not gonna do that.
Because he can play rice. He can play burnt rice, bro.
No.
The burnt rice.
You can play rice with some defensive integrity. It would have been like
play rice as an 8. They always play rice as an 8 for some reason, and I don't know why.
You know, and then when you look upon it, even from a goal scoring perspective, Zubimendi is a better 8. Zubimendi, that fucker will score goals. Him understand the late runs, him understanding arriving in the box late. And them thing there. For score and them thing there. And then when you analyze it, you say, all right, I wonder if, because we love make fun of Odegaard and them and them because of them lack of creativity and stuff. When
the lack of everything is not just creativity. Lack of everything.
Odegaard ain't good. Odegaard ain't good. He should be on the bench.
Oh, dear
Barnes,
God,
hold
bro.
on. Come talk to them on every week. You know. Barnes, why you not rate Zubimendi?
Because Zubimendi is not a very good defensive player from the fact that he's not strong. He can be bullied off the ball. I don't care about tiki-taki.
No, I agree with you. I agree with
bullied off the ball. I've seen it many times in the Spanish league.
That man got bodied off the ball by Ugarte.
Yeah.
When Lex asked me the first time when you guys were linked with Zubimendi, the first ever time when everybody was like, Liverpool are linked with Zubimendi, Lex is like, Kaneki, what do you think about Zubimendi? And the first thing I told him was stay away from him.
Yeah. I was saying that, I was crying that, nay, I don't want this man. I don't want him.
He's not persistent. He's horrible. He's weak on the ball. Completely weak. And as I said before, he is a tapas El Neni. That's what he's, a Sangari El Neni. Held sideways. Every time he gets the ball, pass to the left.
Sideways.
Pass to the right. Back. Like he's literally doing the cha-cha slide. Just pass to the left, pass to the right, back pass. That's it. That is literally it. The moment Arsenal midfield is under pressure, who's the first one you see start to crumble? Him. You wanna know what you can't have in a tackle charging team? A weak link in your midfield. That's one of the worst areas to have a weak link. Your midfield. Liverpool. Of course I would know.
Don't mention no bomber clot Liverpool.
All right.
Mention fear side with Bruno Fernandes.
I'm talking about when Arsenal were playing against you guys. Yeah,
where Gravenberch rolled all three of them in the midfield.
The moment Arsenal started to have were dominant on the in the midfield for 20 minutes. Yes. The moment Liverpool midfield clock target Zubimendi for the rest of the game, Arsenal sat back.
Yeah, you're right.
For the rest of the game, Arsenal sat back. You wanna know why? Because if the moment Zubimendi get the ball, Gravenberch is like, "Good morning, sir. Send the ball right here."
Not just that. We never just target him. We target Marina too.
No, brother,
the beast.
That flipping false centre back with them about striker. Whatever listen. Leave these brothers alone. All right. But that
listen,
Kaneki, I ain't never leaving them alone.
Listen, Kaneki. You know say Arteta idiot, bro. When them a go for play we me I pray same don't start as in. Because Ese just cook in the yo Ese play good the game against we in the community shield.
Yeah.
Him just cook in the community shield. I say do a bit and this fucking him not start him bring him on for play 20 minutes.
Man gave him nigga damn minutes.
Ese. And as the man touch the field, you realize say, maybe Szoboszlai is actually a good right back until him face a baller like Eze, but him never get no time for do nothing.
Hey, everybody's a good right back until them have to do right back duties. But at the end of the day, that's not the problem. The fact is that Liverpool put a midfielder at right back and you couldn't create nothing you couldn't create nothing in open play.
Come on, big up Trent.
That's because they had marking nobody on the left.
It wasn't set up to create though. There wasn't set up to create. There wasn't.
So let me ask Platinum Rasta and Barnes. What are your thoughts on Odegaard?
Don't rate him either.
What should be their thoughts on dear God?
He's a bench player at best.
He's a bench player at best. Squad player. He should not be starting. Furthermore, he should not have the captain for that team.
There's no way Madrid would get rid of this man if he was that good. Trust
exactly.
Brother. That brother is a world-class Sociedad player. That's what he is.
He had a real good window in the beginning, And what has happened since then? He's took a swan dive off the cliff and belly flop in the water.
Yeah, but I manage your fault.
He's not it. He's not it.
Fam, was he ever it? That's the
He
question.
was never it. He got overhyped as
He had a little shining light at one point. He did. He
had a little purple patch time.
But I
when
think
them that play the tiki taka, man.
Yeah, I think a better manager could utilize him better though. I
think he's a bench player at best, Flawless. I don't think he should be started in the Premiership.
I would take Curtis Jones over Odegaard any day.
I would as well.
Who?
Curtis Jones over Odegaard all day, every day.
Really?
Brother.
I don't rate him.
I would have thought someone would have said Harvey Elliott.
I'd take him over Odegaard too. My only issue with Elliott is he's easily bodied off the ball because he's so small.
I guess the off that one. I ain't getting into Elliott.
My issue.
Why you don't talk about Elliott?
I never rated Elliott, man. Elliott was never my cup of tea. You know what I mean? I honestly think the brother that we sold to Brentford was better than Elliott.
Fabio Carvalho.
Yeah.
I honestly thought Carvalho was better than Elliott, and I feel he didn't get a fair shot.
You know,
Carvalho no better than Elliott.
That's something I would actually say that you guys never gave him like a fair shot.
He never had a fair chance. I agree.
Elliott dribble better weight of pass, better creativity. Carvalho dead.
That's up for debate, brother. I don't know.
Him just dribble. Him just fancy with the dribble. Him reminding Coutinho that's not a problem.
Arsenal's best thing that they should do is Odegaard should be coming off the bench and Eze should be starting in a 10.
The best thing Arsenal can do is give up.
Start the two of them.
That's for them to figure out.
Start the two of them. Play the two of them in under 10.
So then Zubimendi coming off the bench then because he can start Rice over Zubimendi every single time.
Well, you know, I never heard of Zubimendi before the Euros. He get a little piece in the Euros because Rodrigo got injured, and that's
I said that here. Flawless here as proof. I told Flawless that Euro twanged everybody about cauliflower and freaking
nobody
zucchini.
Knew who Zubimendi was. Nobody.
I told everybody that Euro twanged everybody and cauliflower and zucchini. I said, watch how this right here gonna make everybody think that these guys are something they're not.
Same thing you do for Nico Williams.
Something. Everybody overhyped that you
another one too. Questionable. That's like the Copa. Watch Ugarte the whole Copa, and I was like, this guy is not good. Stay far away from this man.
Brother, me tell everybody say that man is no good from home. Me see this brother went to Sporting Leipzig and Tang. He was horrid in the Portuguese league. Now let me tell you something. If you go to the Portuguese league and flop, you shouldn't be playing football.
Agreed.
He went to France.
You just shouldn't be playing football.
Then he went PSG and flop.
He went to PSG and you couldn't bench under Herrera. Yeah, this man literally had Idrissa Gana Gay and you couldn't bench him. Danilo Pereira, you couldn't bench him.
Nah, it's our fault, Kaneki. We ruined him. Sorry, go on as you were.
No.
You're petty enough.
He's one that you didn't ruin because he was bad to begin with.
No, you see the
conversation before.
Everybody loves to use that term. We ruin players. Let me be real. The players that Man United ruined are the players that made us good, even while we were ruining them. That's what I considered us ruining a player. When you're watching us have Anthony Martial with complete trash in the attack, making us score goals same way. Like, let's be honest. This man went to Premier League season and was the most foul player. That man won, what was it? Like 11 penalties.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like 5 or 6.
He won 11 penalties.
11. I know it was a lot of pens that season.
Yeah, I think it was 11 or 14.
That's crazy.
That man won 11. That man won that much penalties on his own. When you're seeing Paul Pogba make Man United look like league challengers with Fellaini and Lingard, how the hell did we compete for a league title with Fellaini and Lingard? The world will never know. We had that man in our team with half a knee, and we looked like we could challenge for the league. That is what ruining looks like. Martial was still class while we were killing him. Pogba was still class while we were killing him. You can't tell me we killed Rashford. Rashford died himself. Man United didn't do nothing to that guy.
We ruined him, man. We ruined Rashford.
Yeah? No one, Baba Tunde, everybody's like, with ruin. Well, I heard Musa talk about what he did at Inter Milan. Let me tell you something about Inter Milan, because a lot of people don't get this about Inter Milan. The season when Onana was at Inter Milan that entire season faced a total of 17 shots on target. The entire season.
Oh, the season, yeah, because they were
exactly.
17 in a one game.
In a one game. So when you're telling me about what he did at Inter Milan, don't do that, because here's something I can tell you. See, when you go to Inter Milan, you have to pass. Immediately you have to pass that midfield. Let me tell you something. If you pass Barella, you have to go past Brozovic. And when you pass Brozovic, you still have to go pass back Barella. And by the time you're ready for pass back Barella again, and Brozovic, you pass back again. And you wonder when you deal with them today, Dumfries and DeMarco are come to take the ball from you as well. You see, the moment you manage to scrape past that, you have to pass Bastoni. You cannot do that. And the moment when you think you pass Bastoni, Brozovic and Barella come back to take the ball from you. You see, if you manage to go past them, Skriniar is clearing you. Then De Vrij is clearing you. You have to pass the whole of Inter Milan's outfield players before you get a shot at Onana. Most games, Onana, I think the most saves he made at Inter Milan in a game was 7. In a single game, the most saves he made in the Serie A in a single game was 7. Why you tell me about him time at Inter Milan for?
A lot of people didn't watch him week in, week out before we said.
And it's the reason why me tell you, say, when you hear Man Pansai channel I come to you with numbers, make me talk to them, since everybody love do numbers. Let me talk numbers with you now. Because you now go try come up here and try look and sound smart in front of me. Me I go diss you. Especially if you go try defend a player that made 86 errors. 86 errors in a single season.
That's crazy. That's just mad.
I'm telling you already that Baba Tunde is pro-racism. Everybody's trying to fight racism, and this brother is just promoting racism. Every time black players try to make a step forward, Onana just put it down 5 more steps.
Remember last year with the Pana show. Onana do some fuckery in that game in the idea. Kideki Alex say, we see why people racist now.
You hear me? You need to understand. When it comes on to numbers, don't try and use numbers of anything outside the league. Everybody trying to hype up this Scott McTominay right now. Scott McTominay is in a league where he's stronger than everybody, faster than everybody, and more aggressive than everybody. The only midfielder that could challenge Scott McTominay plays for the same team that he's in. The only midfielder that can challenge Scott McTominay is Anguissa. Guess where Anguissa plays for? Napoli.
And he's
How much midfielders in the Serie A is 6'4"? How much midfielders do you think have in the Serie A has McTominay's engine? McTominay's aggressiveness? McTominay's complete drive, last man running the box. How much midfielders in the Serie A do you think can compete with McTominay on a physical level?
Probably not much.
McTominay is literally a class above 97% of the midfielders in the Serie A. Don't try and tell me he looks good in a league that's full of uncles. Like, don't try and do that. You're in a league full of uncles. Let me see Scott McTominay in the league when the league they have Hamsik and Vidal and Marquisio and these mans. Let me see him in that league. Let me see him in the Serie A where a man can break both your legs and the referee tell you to get up. Let me see Scott McTominay do anything in that. Don't try and hype him up now in a dead, washed Serie A. Understand, Lukaku went there and got placed in Ballon d'Or contingencies. This man should not be in anything close to no Ballon d'Or. You man trying to tell me about these numbers. Numbers, let me tell you something about numbers. Based on numbers, Memphis Depay is the greatest Dutch player ever. Now tell me, how much of you are taking Memphis Depay over Van Basten?
He was great until we ruined him, man. Depay was it.
No.
Alex, let it go, bro. Let it go.
No, it might all right to take because everybody love blame Man United when Man United is not the problem.
Right. We ruin players, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? So why are we picking and choosing? People
Because
don't wanna
we
talk
need to
about these
ask
players.
people.
No one mentions it about Agate, but all right, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
No,
loves
man,
talk about
Agate
it.
was bad before.
These numbers, based on numbers, Memphis Depay, the greatest striker the Netherlands has ever seen. So you're gonna tell me say him better than Van Basten, Van Persie, Van Nistelrooy, and Cruyff. That you're gonna try to tell me, and Kluivert.
That's because they never watched them, man.
All right, based on numbers, Chris Wood close to Drogba. All right, so you're gonna play in a Champions League final. How much people are gonna pick Chris Wood for start over Drogba since Chris Wood 13 goals behind Drogba?
Didn't Mbappe just surpass or match Henry's goal tally for France?
Exactly. I know. Tell me, who in a them right man I take Mbappe over Thierry Henry? Prime Thierry Henry versus Mbappe now.
That's a no-brainer.
Don't come to me with numbers because me I got this year with the same numbers. You talk about numbers. Here's a stat that nobody, people not gonna understand. Danny Ceballos was in contingency to have one of the best stats out of any midfielder in the Champions League when Real Madrid won it in 2018. That means that Danny Ceballos was above Luka Modric, Rakitic, Kevin De Bruyne, Coutinho, and all these players because Real Madrid won the Champions League. Is that what we're saying?
Let me solidify your point, Kineki. In 2016, 17, or 2017, 18, Alvaro Morata scored 20 plus goals coming off the bench for Real Madrid. That is more than most of the starting strikers in La Liga and some of them in the Premier League. You see, the next season, when this post will get transferred to Chelsea, the man barely scored 10 goals. You tell me no. Does numbers work in that manner?
You will come tell me about numbers. Okay, in the season when Liverpool made it into the Champions League final, no goalkeeper had a higher save percentage than Karius. Go on, tell me say Karius better than Buffon. Tell me that.
No.
Since you want to tell me about numbers, because Musa bring up Emilio Martinez numbers versus Babatunde numbers, and I'm like, Babatunde is in the Premier League with Rafael Varane and Martinez in front of him. This brother has better defensive players in front of him compared to Emiliano Martinez. If Martinez had the defense that Man United have in front of him, do you think he'd make the same mistakes he makes at Aston Villa at Man United? Martinez, when he had a better defense in front of him at Arsenal, was not making nowhere near the mistakes he makes at Aston Villa. Look at Argentina's defense in front of Martinez. Does Martinez make the Aston Villa errors with Argentina's back line in front of him? No. Stop trying to use numbers in front of me. We'll miss you with the same numbers than what you use. If you're going to use numbers, talk sense. Now come to me with foolishness. Don't ever come with me with foolishness with numbers because I'm going to use the same numbers against you. You want to use numbers? Okay. Let me use numbers and tell you. Callum Wilson is the second best English striker in a Premier League history then. Since we use numbers. Because Callum Wilson have a higher shot conversion rate than Michael Owen. How much people know that? Callum Wilson has a better shot conversion rate than Ballon d'Or winning Michael Owen. So how much people here? So I take Callum Wilson over Michael Owen. Raise your hand. Who I take Callum Wilson over Michael Owen?
Nobody.
And that's where it is, and that in there lies the problem with numbers as well. Especially when you start talking about errors, because what's an error to you might not be the error to someone else. That's why it's always very interesting to see how these things are calculated.
That's why.
Go on, Babs.
Go ahead, Flawless. Go ahead.
I was going to say, because there'll be certain instances where a goalkeeper, like a player, will make a mistake and it's not actually classified as an error. So if a goalkeeper plays a dodgy pass to the centre back then has to control it, loses it, and then the striker scores. That's not marked as an error for the goalkeeper. It's marked as an error for the centre back, but it's not marked as an error for the goalkeeper, even though he's at fault. I'm just pointing that out, and there's many other instances as well. Like if a goalkeeper comes out for a cross and misses it, I don't know if that's classed as an error. I'm not sure how it's calculated. Or like, let's say a goalkeeper comes out for a cross, punches it, but doesn't get enough on it, and then the attacker scores. That's not necessarily classed as an error. Even though it technically is.
Yeah, it wouldn't be seen as an error leading to goal from the keeper.
Yes.
Because that's a starting an error leading to goal.
Exactly. Because
but it wouldn't be, even though he should have got more on the punch, or maybe he should have just caught it.
Yep.
Because I'm going to give you a case where everybody consider this error. I'm going to use the Burnley game against with Liverpool. Was it 1-1 you guys drew? Was it 1-1?
Which year is
at
this?
Anfield? Klopp.
Yeah,
the game when this is what led to you guys losing the league. That Burnley game, it was 1-1.
1-1.
Matip made an error. It was Matip's fault for the goal, but everybody said Alisson should have done better in his positioning. One, Alisson didn't expect his centre back to make that error. Outfield players are making errors that are leading to goals, and people are blaming goalkeepers. Reason why I'm saying the David De Gea 2-hour clip, an hour and 10 minutes of it was Harry Maguire mistake. An hour and 10 minutes was Harry Maguire mistakes. Yeah? Look at Chelsea last season with Sanchez. Do you know how much errors Sanchez actually made that led to them conceding goals? But Chelsea would have come out and say, if it wasn't for Sanchez, go get a better goalkeeper.
And that's another thing I mentioned as well in regards to that. It's like there's no stat for that. There's no stat for a goalkeeper making a mistake, but it doesn't cost a goal. The game,
and that's the thing. And with that being so dangerous, that's why we have Sanchez in goal, because these owners are looking at the stats. Why you think we signed Garnacho? Because they might look for stats. They not look for actual match errors, and they're going to ignore that. They try to be a better person because we still got a gym tonight. Anyway, so they're not looking at what actually impacts the field. There's a lot of times where Sanchez gets you by the skin and teeth.
Yes.
There's a lot of time where a defender goes into a position.
Only him, Jim.
There's a lot of times where I've seen my team where a defender goes into a position. You know that a defender is there, but you're in another position if you create space for where you're supposed to play the ball. But guess what Sanchez do? Play the ball to the defender. No, play it in that space where we just straight. So the man can run on to.
Like, for instance, I don't know, I'm going to double check this in a second. The
goal that, ball sense, bro.
The goal that, who was it? That City conceded when Trafford passed it out and Paulina scored when they... I don't think that's classed as an error by the goalkeeper.
No, it wasn't.
But that's clearly an error by the goalkeeper.
It's an error by the goalkeeper.
That's clearly that's clear as day an error by the goalkeeper, number one, and two, clear as day. But I don't think technically that goes down on the list as an error because he's passed it technically to the player.
Yeah,
this is why you have to be careful with these stuff.
Yeah, because once the defender receives the ball, anything happens after that play is an error on the defender.
That's crazy.
Because that's how they listen. There's a lot of times, and if you know, if you play the game, you know this. There's a lot of times if you're in a defensive position, even in an attacking position, sometimes you just make a dummy run. Sometimes you just take up a dummy position. Sometimes you're in a one position where you know that if you get the ball, you can't do nothing with it, but you're in another position that alleviate space somewhere else. But these keepers, some of these keepers don't know. Okay, I am here. I am a dummy option. Don't actually give me the ball. See the bread over there so free. Pass it that way. But no, you see a blue shirt, you pass it in here's blue shirt. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for example,
sorry, go ahead, Kinaki.
There was a mistake that Babatunde made. Completely his fault. Yeah, completely his fault. Babatunde passed the ball to Mazuari, I think, and he was under pressure and he ended up losing the ball. And we conceded, and everybody was saying, poor touch from Mazuari. No, Mazuari is surrounded by 3 fucking players. And he was given a hospital pass by Babatunde. Let's not do this. All right?
But if that led to a goal, Kaneki, that wouldn't be classed as an error on the goalkeeping part.
No, it wouldn't be. Because this is where
Mazuari control the ball.
And this is where I'm bringing up, because when I'm telling people that the 2 Man United players that have cost the club more in the Premier League is Maguire and Bruno Fernandes, no one believes me. Maguire's cost us 97 points in the league. The person behind of him is Bruno. Why no one wants to believe me that Bruno Fernandes cost us points is because Bruno Fernandes wins us games.
He doesn't.
Bruno Fernandes has literally cost us more than he's helped us. There are games where you see Bruno Fernandes make a hospital pass to Casemiro. This was during the whole when everybody was against Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes made a hospital pass to Casemiro, and Casemiro lost the ball and we conceded, and everybody blamed Casemiro. And the reason why we lost the ball was Bruno Fernandes is incompetent. Our 2 captains that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer signed has cost us the most points in the Premier League, more than any other Man United player the last 15 years. The only player that has cost us more points than Bruno Fernandes is Phil Jones.
How about James Corden?
No.
Luke Shaw?
No.
Okay.
Him not playing enough for cost him.
Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire, no. Harry Maguire is number one. Harry Maguire has cost us 97 points. No other player in Man United history has cost us more points in the Premier League than Maguire.
Why is he still at United?
He's the best striker they got.
Because we don't have smart individuals at the club.
Harry Maguire is the best striker.
So they can put him on for square headers.
We are talking about striker. Did you not see this brother's Messi-esque performance on the wing? When you talk about striker, did you not see this man Messi performance on the league? Come on, man.
I remember.
Let's not do this.
Let me get to this, Kanaki. Big upside for both. Super J says, I want to see the 4-4-2 come back. Chelsea got two good strikers who can play that system. It will give more options in attack and control the midfield. I don't think you're going to see 4-4-2 come back for a minute. Managers want too much control.
It's not even that. It's not even that. For me, in this day and age, if you're going to play a 4-4-2, you're going to need 4 strikers. Especially as a top.
Even outside of that,
that left mid and right mid are going to have to be like inside forwards.
Yeah, because managers are too want too much control, like type of thing, like to control games. And like with 4-4-2, obviously you can, but it makes it much tougher. Like even building up from the back, unless you have a striker who drops, because then you have, I say, a central midfielder dropping, and then you've got one less option potentially, unless your striker also drops in.
4-4-2.
But you see what you say?
Kick long.
But you see everything I say. I figure it out how it could work.
Oh yeah, it could. Yeah, don't get misunderstood. It could, but it's in regards to seeing it come back, I just don't see it happening. That's what I'm saying. I think managers want more control. I even think is there anyone in the league that actually plays 4-4-2? I don't think there is.
Yeah, Wolves.
Look at more job.
Yeah, Wolves don't play 4-4-2.
No, Wolves have played 4-4-2 before.
Nah, but I'm saying like on a regular, like that's their starting formation. Like,
on a regular.
Yeah. Like who's the last team to go 4-4-2 in the Premier League? Stoke.
No.
Burnley. Used to play Barnes and
Burnley. West Brom. West Brom when they had why name Solomon Rondon and him up. And what was that Pereira guy, that Brazilian Pereira as well?
What year was that with Burnley?
Burnley. Probably Burnley.
And
it was Burnley.
Yeah, it was Burnley. It was Company did 4-4-2, then he went 4-3-3, but it was Sean Dyche.
So we're saying what, 18?
2019.
All right, cool. So you're talking 5-6 years. But yeah.
And what's his name before Glasner? What's his name before Glasner at Crystal Palace? Crystal Palace was 4-4-2 as well.
Hudson.
Yes. Hudson was 4-4-2.
I remember, but first, upside says Zubi has very limited qualities. He can't be the main 6 for Liverpool. That's why I wanted Lavia. He's a good player if he can stay fit. Bring me Baliba or Stiller. Barnes, Crab, Lex, your thoughts on this?
Bring me Baliba, man. I love that.
Yeah, I'm a big Baliba supporter. I like Baliba, but
a lot of people want Wharton though. There's a big cost between Wharton and Baliba.
Yeah, I still on the Baliba train.
That's 2 different type of midfielder. That still
depends on what you want.
But they play the same position.
One is a conductor, the other one is a.
The other one is a bully.
Yeah.
But him also good on the ball.
Thank you guys for actually knowing the difference of midfielders, because everybody always thinks when we talk about midfielders, everybody is the same. Nope. Lavia is someone that I consider his position. I consider a metronome, someone that dictates tempo. Like how you see Pirlo and Busquets and these men in the midfield, where the pace of the game will never go unless they change it. The tempo of the game don't change unless they allow it. If the game wants to go fast, they play the game fast. Yeah, if they want it to slow down, they will slow it down.
Careful how far you go with the Lavia thing, ain't it?
No, I'm not talking about Lavia. I'm talking about Angelo Stieler.
Oh.
Why do you think I'm talking about Lavia?
Lex, do you prefer the conductor or the bully? Which one you preferring?
What you guys need is a bully.
Go get Chouameni, bro, for like 60 mil.
I'm gonna be real.
I want Chouameni.
What Liverpool needs right now is a bully, because you already have a conductor in
Chouameni we need blood.
Gravenberch.
You have Gravenberch.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh,
You guys have two
but
conductors.
even then, it no matter. No matter. You know? Wait a
Yeah,
change. What? Chelsea go in the league? No. Arsenal go in the league? No. City? No.
To me,
No matter.
and the thing is, I know he never had such a good season because of the injury he had at Brighton, but I think you guys need to try and even get him as well from UEFA. No, UEFA as well.
Okay.
There's a fantastic destructive midfielder there, same way. It's just the injury that he picked up slowed down his season. But he's a very fantastic midfielder. UEFA. Very, very fantastic midfielder. And he fits exactly what Liverpool needs, a powerhouse.
That's why you want believable.
Yeah, you do. Because once you have someone that you see, like how Manchester City used to do it before.
Man, just make United get Belabor and destroy him again, man, so we can touch it.
Why I'm saying it is because it's how I'm looking at it is like how Manchester City used to have a midfield that used to time you on the ball. Like the moment you have the ball, 5 seconds, and then they just take it back from you. Your midfield is good enough to if you have that type of bruiser there, I think
when we do that crossover.
No, next international break.
That one would be good. That would be a good one.
Next one.
When you gonna do Pops and GLE?
Trying to sort it out. It's literally in the works. I'm literally trying to sort it out. I'm trying to sort it out for a regular. One of them said, "Yeah, I'm just trying to sort it out for the over." That's it.
Because now that we're not talking about that, that's just bring up that freaking. Brother, I saw a post. I was having such a good day. Yeah, Baba Tunde was gone. You know, man was having a decent week at work. You know, me fine. Me win a couple bet. You know, it a go good. And then I saw a post from an Arsenal fan that says, "If you don't consider trophies, Arteta is the greatest manager in the Premier League." and he just ruined my day.
Listen, there was one guy, Ty. The guy Ty, he says top 5 in the world.
All right.
Go on.
If you don't consider what make you the best manager in the world, then you're the best manager in the world.
He's got the best tactics, Lex.
If you don't consider footballing ability,
who's the best manager to manage in the Premier League without winning a trophy?
Corner boys.
Who's the what?
Who's the best manager to manage or best managers, like top 3 managers to manage in the Premier League without winning the Premier League?
Sean Dyche is one.
Manager, the Spanish guy.
Who? Ramos?
No, man.
No.
It matter Argentina, man.
Yeah.
Poch.
Oh, yeah, talk about Poch. So Pochettino.
No.
This is based on points.
No, I'm saying as Arteta got a shout is what I'm asking.
No. Rogers, Pochettino, and Sean Dyche.
I'm asking as he got a
you
shout.
just
you are Mr. Don't do that. You Mr. Fuckery, don't do that, man. You're saying that.
I would take David Moyes over Arteta right now.
David Moyes even.
I would take David Moyes over Arteta.
David Moyes, brother.
Bring back some Allardyce blood.
I'm genuinely asking what's you man's top 3. Like I'm
genuinely. Arteta is on par with Ancelotti and them man.
Wait, who said that? Who said
that?
Ty say he's the best in the world.
No, he didn't say
he did.
Yes, he did.
He did, bro.
Yeah, but
I don't believe it, man. It was AI, man. There's no way he said Arteta is on par.
Bro, I tell you, the brother didn't write it.
It's AI, man. I don't believe it.
I need some pom pom. I swear.
That can't help him.
Yeah.
That can't help him.
You're on mute, Joe.
Hold on. You guys do realize that managers can win trophies and still not considered a top manager, right?
Yeah. Because he knows a fact if anybody try to put Glasner on no type of.
Why we are listen, no, man, nobody with the foolishness. We can't do foolishness and fuckery, but to a level, brother. This are those
brother.
Nonsense.
Yo,
the man them try to tell me
camera freeze again. Go on talk.
Brother, the man them run us talk because in the FA Cup. I'm like, brother, what's the Wigan manager that win the FA Cup name?
Was it Paul Dew?
FA Cup.
Yeah, when Wigan beat Manchester City in the FA Cup and win it.
Martinez.
Oh, it's Martinez. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's not do this.
Brother, where they go Belgium, yeah.
Yeah, like let's not try and let's not do
team
this.
here win a Champions League trophy at Chelsea and nobody not calling him in a
but Javon, no, that's not what we're talking about, because we're talking about what what can
I Mateo win that.
About Arteta, about someone saying Arteta is the best, take out trophies. Arteta is the best.
If you don't pay attention to trophies, like like how if you don't pay attention to footballing abilities, I am the greatest footballer ever.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just see fuckery, I know fuckery, I left it, I swear.
No, but
no. Why would I do that, Javon? Why would I do that?
It's an Arsenal, bro, and everything I take up. Sometimes I see the delusion and the man is left them there.
That's why, man. That's why
you want to know why me not?
Sometimes you want to know why me not left it?
Me not left it. Me not left it. You want to know why me not left it? Because last season them said the same foolishness, and when them not win nothing, you hear them talk about how the team was take over. Be real, Bajan, because I've seen humans on other people's Liverpool channel. Be honest, weren't these man calling your team washed? Weren't you man washed last season? Finished Van Dijk, finished Robertson.
No, but them did talk about Saka better than Salah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because me didn't want discard one time. I want you to say, oh, him think Saka right now better than Salah. I'm going to say, what you mean? And the girl I say, why you don't let him talk? I say, brother, you don't deserve to talk if that's your opinion. You don't deserve to talk. I tell you.
Saliba better than Kanate. Gabriel better than Van Dijk. Rice better than Gravenberch. Well, else to say? Yeah, Saka better than Salah.
Ben White over Suchman Suchman.
Ben White better than Trent.
Ben White better than Suchman. All right.
The only one more that game I probably Saliba over Kanate.
No man.
Nah. I would take Gabriel before I take Saliba.
Or Gabriel, whichever one.
All right. Man, them still gonna all these type of them better this, them better that.
Which one of your centre back of no medal? Your last good centre back a blood clot, John Terry. Yeah, disrespect man, bumbo clot.
See what last good centre back at Thiago Silva and Rudiger.
Thiago, what kind of Silva?
Pussy wall, if you walk on this video, you start you.
Your last good centre back at John Terry.
Technically, them last good centre back at David Luiz.
Yo, Hazard even win. Hazard.
Who all of them centre back are really sort of a Champions League?
Hazard have not Champions League.
A centre back we're talking about.
Next, don't forget the man had Koulibaly, yeah? Koulibaly.
Guess what? But guess what? Hazard have a Europa League medal and a Premier League medal. Arsenal them can't talk about that.
No, but you talk to a Liverpool fan, you see that?
But listen, you know what? Your fan base too, Javon, is even come with the argument that fraud that you had, Ali was a really good player, better than Gerrard.
Who?
Lampard. You mean who?
Lampard.
Lampard.
Alright, you are going now.
No.
There's not even a conversation.
We're not
Lampard is a man. As a player, he's nowhere.
First of all, I'm going to finish what I'm going to say. Because you know what I'm going to say.
Don't even
finish. I was simply going to say I don't like this debate because I rated two of them, but Lampard was not a fraud. Gerrard was better, or Lampard was
He was. Lampard was a fraud.
Listen, he was a star, my man.
Take Premier League title from you, pussy.
No.
Come back in this debate.
No. Look, wait. I'm just going to let this known to all of you. Lampard is in my top 5 most hated hated players. I hate him, but my hatred for him is not because of it plays a part in Chelsea taking league titles from us. But as a midfielder myself, I can tell you why I dislike that fraud. One, as a player and final action, Lampard is one of the greatest. Me not gonna lie. Final action, Lampard, greatest. Lampard, the midfielder is shit.
Bro,
complete and utter dog shit. Really?
Man could recover. Man could tackle. Man, the physical.
In 2004 Euros, who was in 2004 Euros? Lampard was in England's top 5 worst performing players.
When we are not.
Lampard can't tackle.
One, Lampard, Gerrard. Really? Javon, here's a start. Pogba has a higher defensive success rate than Lampard.
Back in them time, the physicality was king in a midfield. They take midfield just come over because of Barcelona.
Just because they did a triple T, Messi and Lampard kick him 2 times.
Listen.
Pogba has a higher tackle success rate in the Premier League than Lampard.
Bro, Pogba is a different type of midfielder than Lampard. What we are
doing? But you are telling me say Lampard is a good midfielder.
They both are excellent tacklers, but they can both tackle. Like Lampard,
you see, at that time problem, and this is why I like have that argument with people now, because people like to disrespect for one to put up the other. Yes, Gerrard better. Me hear that. But what we are talking about? When I talk about passing, Lampard can pass, Lampard can score a goal, and him late runs them in the box. Top tier. So what we are talking about?
No, Javon, listen to what I'm saying, why I hate Lampard. Lampard, the final action player, is fine. Lampard, the actual midfielder, is horrible. In the Euros, he was England's worst midfielder. In 2006 World Cup, in the 2006 World Cup, he was England's worst midfielder. In the 2008 Euros, he was England's worst midfielder.
England ruined everybody. Don't do that. But go on, carry on as you were.
Yeah, in the 2008, in the 2008 Euros, he was your worst midfielder. In the 2010 World Cup, he was your worst midfielder. At Chelsea, when you asked him to reprise his role, to drop further into the midfield, to allow your upcoming attacking players to play for your team, he left because he cannot play outside of the 10. Lampard as a technical player in a midfield is horrible. He was your weak link. You want to know why no one wants to talk about that? Because you had that great wall behind him. I'm sorry. Adam Lallana would look like a world beater if I put Balak, Essie, and a Makalele behind of him.
But I don't feel for all that. But
flipping Ramirez and these man.
Me hear it. I hear it. But what I'm saying is, when you look at how the players were deployed in both teams as 2 midfield, the question is Lampard or Gerrard, which one better as a midfielder? You are going to say Gerrard. But when you look at how both were deployed, that's why the conversation is close. And we justify and Lampard can't help it if him actually have a good defensive structure back at him. So let me talk. If me can do everything where you say me excellent at, why the fuck you have to ask me for defend? I see everything happened to Pogba. Pogba shouldn't have played so fucking deep, bro. Because you have all that technical qualities going forward. If my best quality is late runs, long passes, scoring goals, winning it, grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck, attacking wise, why the fuck you can ask me for defend?
You know what's funny about it?
He's right. He's spot on.
He's right.
What we talk about?
They kill up on yourself, and we still agree that Gerrard better. Say no matter.
The whole point of me losing, of me getting angry is you don't need for disrespect one.
No. I understand. I agree with Javon on that. So you don't need to disrespect a player.
Javon, you see what I did there, right? You see what I did there?
You gotta put that United fraud in there too.
You need to disrespect that.
United
fraud, yeah. All right, okay, yeah. Terrible player, man. Terrible
player. And look, I'm not calling Gerrard the play. I'm not calling Gerrard the play. Lampard the player horrible. That's not what I said. Lampard the player is fantastic. Lampard the midfielder is what pissed me off. Lampard the midfielder is what pissed me off because I'm like, as a midfielder, especially for England now, 4-4-2. Your job. Granted, that England team was never going to make it because everybody hated each other. That played a big role in why everyone failed there. We're not going to act like they didn't hate each other. Terry hated Rio. Rio hated Terry and Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole don't like Gerrard. Gerrard couldn't stand Lampard and Ashley and Cole. That entire England camp hated each other because of the league. Yeah. I'm not just going to say that just like that. But my hatred for Lampard just came from the fact that, when Gerrard was in the midfield, and it comes from the fact as what Javon just said a while ago, he had help. He don't need to be a complete midfielder because he got players there that's doing that job for him. He just needs to focus at what he's good at. Lampard was not forced to have to run, sprint back and dictate play from deep like Gerrard. Lampard wasn't 3-0 down in no flipping final in Istanbul and have to drag the team back. Lampard never had to go through none of that.
It's true.
But to Javon's point, you don't.
No, Javon.
No, and Javon is making a fantastic point because it's something that I argue.
Lampard not good.
It's something that I argued before.
You know why you call him a fraud? Because he was a fraud of a manager. I ain't talking about the player. I'm talking about the manager.
Me give him half.
I just want to wind you up. I just want to wind you up because you do it with Chelsea all the time.
Why for that?
Why? But you need to understand that. I end up in a big debate with Chelsea fans over this because whenever I bring it up, they can't really argue against me because I'm like, I want you to tell me something that Lampard is good at. I'm like, as a midfielder, what is he?
Because you're like, there's no debate.
No, because everybody's telling me. Because
you know why people?
It's like with Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. When you hear them talk about with Kevin De Bruyne, they're like, oh, Kevin De Bruyne in the final action. You see Kevin De Bruyne in the opposition half? Yes. You can't touch that Kevin De Bruyne. Lampard from the edge of the box, the 35 go down. I will be a waste man to tell you that brother did not good. But you see, when you are telling me about the brother will have to play in actual position. You see, when you are telling me about the brother will have to play in actual position in a midfield and actually help orchestrate attack and keep. No, you can't do nothing. I watch that brother get. I watch Greece run circles around that brother.
But let's
name me one baller from Greece.
But let's break that down.
No man, some bad Papa Statopoulos blood.
Hold on a minute. You know Javon why the debate is there. It's because Lampard has put up very, very good numbers. That's why the debate is there. Okay. But in terms of player for player, right? Player for player, skill for skill, as midfielders, both of them. You can even add Paul Scholes in there. None of the two of them talks to Steven Gerrard.
And that's facts. But that's what I'm saying. Because
that is facts, flawless. Scholes is not in the category. Even Paul Scholes said he's not in the category of Steven Gerrard.
Paul Scholes cannot do what Gerrard's done.
If you can look at me and we can have the discussion, say, yo, Lampard good at this, and that, but he's not good at this.
But now look for you.
If you are gonna say, he can do everything going forward, fantastic wise. Why are you going to then put the mantle on him to say, yo, me know you can do this, but me I gonna put you in another position for this. When you have other players can do that. If you want somebody in England to control and dictate the game, give that job to blood clot Gerrard then. If I saw me the case, and put the man where you're gonna get your goals and assists and do things in the fucking forward line. I can't. Bro, last season we have a whole three show for the same thing, you know. We use Nottingham Forest as an example.
It wasn't 3, it was 5 shows. It was 5 shows. It was 5 shows.
Let's start about it till the cows them come home to Pussyclad. You play a simple bad game. Simple positioning. A man can't defend where you are making defend for. Right?
What kind of cows they are talking about that?
So when this is where the debate gets frustrating for me. You see a man have all of these attacking attributes at such a high level. Just call him an attacking midfielder. When you talk about general midfield, there is no debate, and we just have to accept that. The numbers come from him knowing what he's good at, honing what he's good at, and expounding on it. Gerrard can do the whole of that. So because Gerrard have more facets in the game, they're going to ask him to do more things, and they're going to do more things at a higher level. Lampard say, fuck that, me not as good as him, let me go shine when me can't shine. That would have come like, you have 2 set of girls. One girl over here, sorry, one set of girl over here, sorry, one over here, kind of think you're all right. Fuck you, go over here, so far. I have guaranteed front to get over here, so.
Facts.
Try.
Bro, for me, Both sides guaranteed.
That's a guaranteed friend, you know. You're a joke, man. But yeah, Scholes is cold. Like I said, I let people talk about all these players.
Scholes is cool, but he's not.
Yeah, I
in
see
the
people in the chat talking about he's
level of
overrated.
Gerrard.
He's mad. Hey, man, I'm just glad that he won all he won and made all use man's childhoods and teenage
Bro,
years.
I hated Lampard because one reason why made me hate Lampard was just during Man United should have 5-peated. We could have 5-peated. But these blue pricks come out of nowhere with that crosses Portuguese disease. Yeah? What knock we out?
I think Arsenal would have had us during that period, you know.
No.
Which period?
Arsenal had us over that period, man.
One, Chelsea. Remember the reason why that led to our downfall that time was Chelsea taking our structures.
Wait, just to clarify, Kinect, you're talking about when Mourinho got there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Arsenal would have had it still.
No, they wouldn't. Because at that time, remember, you know, Chelsea took Iron Robin from us.
Our team was terrible, you know.
Our team from Arsenal weren't going to do anything. Not with the infrastructure that we had. Remember that Chelsea came here and disrupted us.
I guess we'll never know.
Remember that, you know, Flawless. Flawless, don't forget that, you know. When Chelsea came here, Chelsea took a lot of people from us. That led to our.
True say they did, but then you never know that. But yeah, I hear that. But yo, Crab, I know you got dip. I'm gonna close out show.
Yeah, big up every man. All I gotta say is run me number 21 and run me number 7.
You see it right there, 21 and 7.
The toe on the top of the knives up there, sir. Top of the knives.
Yeah, 21 and 7. I'm gonna take 21 shots and drink 7 bottles. That's what
exactly.
Don't worry, you're gonna hold 7-0 when you come to Anfield in the next couple of weeks.
Top of that, I want 21 charges and 7 red card. What is?
That dodgy defense. We got you lot. We got you lot.
Move, man.
We got you lot this year. Hey, big up,
Crab.
Love, man.
Big up yourself, man.
Bless up.
Burmo, Cunha, Sesko. Yeah, we got it. Go on, carry on as you were.
Yeah, man.
You got Amorim, so you're gonna hold that 7, man.
Wait. Yeah, Amorim will be in charge still.
Yeah,
he's still
nice, man.
It was 7 high.
No,
it was 7 high. No, it's 7 Amorim. That's what it can be. 7 Amorim.
Amorim gonna be in charge. I forgot.
7 rim.
7 rim, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, Javon. Yeah. 7 rim. 7 rim.
Granted, you know, a 4 time, but I can't him have 7 rim. So you tell me.
Yeah. What a win for Chelsea at OT. But yeah, as you were saying, Kineki.
I left this blood clot here because this is where you're going for this. Come on. Yeah, see.
Yo, I'm fighting for my life over here. Yo, Javon, I'm fighting for my life. Javon, I brought a rock to our gunfight. I threw the rock. What do you expect?
Can you imagine that? Man, they run yourself with a bing, you know. It's a big as a slingshot we having and them man you have gun in and them a cause we, you know. Oh, that
one rock, you know, with a slingshot.
Man over here with like David and Goliath. Goliath right just go cause David to ask him why him sling the stone. Imagine that.
Big stone. Whoop.
Facts. Yeah. He just said David versus Goliath, man. You know what I'm saying?
And Goliath are complaining to ask why David fling the stone. Imagine that, you know. The man have shield and spears and all and something, and now me have is a river stone, you know, and the man have cuss me about the stone, you know. Nice, man.
War tap and look for him. You never have to do that still in the bro.
Yeah. What you say? Man say, brother, a big stone
really?
Out of everything, you know. Like, and that just hurt the most, you know, really, out of everything, you know.
Isn't it? Look like we're not going over here. Look like we're not going over here.
Everything, yeah, so much weapon, a stone. I make it worse, you know, the stone connect you the right way, you know. That's the worst thing about it, you know. You have a big coke and the migla you're parried now, you know, you just piss you off more.
To the football gods, I'm not asking much in our life, you know. Me humble.
Tappy nice.
Me logical, me the good youth. But you say if you could
You ask for United.
Javan, God don't know.
If Garnacho could have just do one thing in their life and score the winner OT.
Me tell him say that I can reach him.
Brother, the football gods don't know who praying to them right now. Is it Javon or is it Javon? Yeah, the football gods don't know who are praying to them right now. Tappy nice.
Let's say hypothetically he does. I know his level. So 20 games in and you lot watched him for 20 games.
If Marcus the next game,
Hey,
he
Javon,
could have be 5 minutes.
Okay,
scored the
Javon.
winner. I'm satisfied.
All right,
Yo.
wait till he cost you in the Champions League quarterfinal or
Yo.
something like.
I left
All right,
this, you know.
cool.
Man,
Yo.
Yeah.
After them, now reach so far.
Okay.
Weird.
All right, cool.
No
think
worry.
it's
No worry.
You know what, Kaneki? It's gonna be great because let's say he does Garnacho scores
Hey.
the winner at OT. And
Me
then
a
he
wait
plays
for the
the rest of the
Garnacho
season.
stinker and hook versus Burnley. And that
Oh,
me a
no,
talk
oh,
about. Me a
no,
talk
oh,
about Garnacho stinker. What Garnacho go play a game for Chelsea. And him a go miss 3 chances and Chelsea are gonna lose the game. And me a go sit down here and me a go watch Javan take just one inhale. That's all it's gonna be, you know. That stream they just gonna have Javan just taking one deep breath. And the whole stream, and you just have to put up the banner.
Because when that happens, that's all I'm gonna bring up, man. 15 games later, 20 games, but he scored the winner at OT.
He scored the win against Man United, man.
Yeah,
you know?
he scored the winner at OT, man. When
Just
Javon
wanna-
here ranted at the Yardman show about him costing them in the league game when they could have went top or something like that. Like, all right, okay.
I just want to say, I hate both of y'all equally. Put that out there.
Nice, man.
Don't
You
forget
and that
me.
do-rag.
This is crazy work.
Don't forget
You
me.
and that do-rag. That's nice, man.
Yeah, it's crazy work, but we gonna see. I was saying, like I say,
Boy,
as much
I gotta look for Jim.
as Garnacho, you know what I'm saying, could score at OT, Trent back at Anfield. I can't wait for that. When he bins that free kick, we gonna beat him.
Bin.
Bin.
He ain't even showing up in the stadium, bro. He ain't showing up in the stadium.
We gonna be there, Barnes. I'm telling you, OG. You gonna be there.
Brother, he ain't even playing right now. He's sitting on the bench holding time.
We got time. We got time.
Question.
Man. Don't worry about that. When did he play you lot? Is it November?
Yeah, November
Man, it's only the
November 8th, I think it is. No, November 4th.
4th. Yeah. So it's only the 12th of September.
Lex are gonna outside at Anfield and lay waiting with that big
We got time, man. Trent won't be in. Trent gonna be there, man. Bins in a free kick or one of them crosses or something like that.
He ain't been in nothing.
You gonna Shabazz like the thing, man. Oh, that's what you gonna do. You be there, man. You gonna be there.
I know
you trying to do, you know. I know you trying to do,
Van
you
Dijk
know.
at the back post.
And Isak gonna bury a hat trick against them.
Is it all right? Cool. You know what? I'm genuinely looking forward to the game. That's why, man. I think it's gonna be an A1 game.
Speaking of which, people, we discussed this at length on a new show on my channel called UCL Nights. We talk about
I'm watch it. Why, brother? Like why?
Why what?
Me the video where you sending at the group chat. Me that watch piece to me up on the road. Me never get finish watch it.
Yep.
Me like the show.
Thank you. Check it out. UCL Nights. Everything Champions League football. No bias. Keep it strict. Keep it real. You know, a little bit of banter there. Check it out. Panelists podcast.
Hey,
make sure.
Barnes,
The links in the title, people. I was on there. It's on Javon's channel, like he mentioned. Goonie was there as well. It's actually a good show, some good conversation as well. So the Champions League,
tell you, Barnes,
it's gonna be good.
I want to know that I have shares in the club.
Hey, Beans and Toast, don't you want to see? If you could write the script, what would you write? Why am I a nasty guy for saying what all Liverpool ups?
Because he knows what you're trying to do is to wind me up.
Yeah.
When do I ever do that to you? I'd never do that to you. I'd never try to
I just we want this.
Yeah.
Man, tell us the planet that jump crowd. Nobody don't believe me.
No.
Javon.
Don't do that. I just defend myself when it comes to you. Don't do that. I just fire back. That's what that is. I never take shots first. I got no beef with Chelsea like that. You feel me? I got no beef with Chelsea. You lot take shots at me and then when I shoot back, be like, yo, what, go on. Like, you don't know what happened.
Yeah, you know. When it's Steven Seagal.
But you throw a big stone.
When it's Steven Seagal settings. Steven Seagal settings. I'm supposed to hit. You're not supposed to hit me.
I am not. The thing is, Beans and Toast, it's never my intention. Like, I'm not here trying to, like, Vegas definitely. He a gaslighter extraordinaire.
Yeah, leave, bro.
I don't do that. I be having genuine conversations, and at times it annoys the fuck out of people when I just be giving my honest opinion. Or if I ask questions, that's what it is. If I ask certain questions, people don't like. It's like, yo, it's like, how do we get more information? It's crazy. Hey, Si, fuck you. How about that?
Because we're 2 likes away from 100. Come on.
Yo, girls, 200 likes. Subscribe to Bajan Reds TV. Subscribe to the Final Whistle podcast. Subscribe to Lex's channel. All links are in the title, people. All of the links are in the title. Go run up the subscriptions and the likes over there on everyone's channels. Like I said, Lex's channel is there, Javon's channel is there, Barnes' channel is there as well. All 3 of them are in the title, people. Make sure you do so. Yeah, run up the likes because this show's been entertaining as I thought it would be. Prime, what's the question? Ask it. And to KJS, yeah, I just mentioned it. The link for Javon's channel, like I said, is in the title, and you can see the Champions League show as well. But yeah, what's the question? Prime, was it about Carrick? What was it about?
Yeah, it was about Carrick. Yeah,
Was it about Carrick? I rate Carrick highly. He's not in the caliber of those three.
He's not in. Carrick is, brother. Carrick is the person that plays in the midfield that makes everybody better. He's not in the conversation when it comes on to Lampard and Gerrard. And let's not try and act. Even if let's take bias completely out of it. Carrick is not in that conversation.
Agreed.
He's not even in the not even close.
And that's not even a criticism of him. There isn't many midfielders I put in that caliber with those three. There's very, very
You know what funny? You know what funny?
Go on.
Carrick, England did need to stabilize the midfield though.
That is who they needed.
But the man is, or if you're smart, just play a midfield free of Scholes, Lampard, and Gerrard, but you'd have to drop someone up top. That as a trio could have worked.
Yeah. One as the 6, one as the 8, one as the 10.
That as a trio that literally has everything you need.
Yeah, you're right. But we never play a midfield three them time.
They never played it because
that
they
never existed. That never existed them time.
They didn't want to drop Owen or
no other team didn't even play that.
Brazil.
I just Brazil and Spain did play that.
But if you're being really real, because you could have played that free and had
Spain that played that in a false nine.
Yeah, France was playing that. France was playing that at the time. What was it? It was Govu, Thierry Henry. Who was that? Perez, Thierry Henry, Perez, Govu, Patrick Vieira, Zinedine Zidane, Makalele. So yeah, France was playing it as well. That 4-3-3.
If you're gonna go with a 2, it should have been Scholes and Gerrard. Look when England packed up Germany. Look at the 2 that was playing in midfield.
Exactly.
If you're going to go with a 2, you should have went with those 2. It should, and that's not even though I'd love to say that, but it was Scholes and Gerrard if you are gonna play them as a duo.
I remember when we younger.
But hey, that's on the
that was the managers and back in those days though.
Yeah, that was that.
Played on 3. I don't know why he didn't play on 3, but hey, that's like I said, that's on the manager, on the managers.
Those teams were mismanaged for years.
Yeah, and here the thing is, bands. I look at it and I think bar one tournament, they weren't better than the other teams. I think Scholes said it when he was talking to Neville, and people said, "Oh, like they called the England quote unquote the golden generation." He was like, "What with Brazil? Platinum." It's like you weren't beating Brazil. Bro, look at that Brazil team that they lost to.
Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, R9.
When Brazil did win the World Cup in 2002.
Yeah.
Yes. But they
did crazy.
Romario was on that team too. Cafu.
You know, the 06 side did full of more of them ballers in them prime, but
Gilberto.
It just never worked.
Go look at the French sides them times. Like they don't know joke side. Talking world-class players across the
I'm on a Brazil fan in upset. Yo, I'm red. You wouldn't know how. Cause remember, man, I watch Barca with Ronaldinho and them and then. You don't know how I'm red when Zidane just cook my side.
Brother.
Yo,
that's right.
They couldn't do nothing about it.
You couldn't do nothing about that.
Yo. All my days, like my upset, like me did this close to cry, this close.
Brother, listen. Back then was when.
Because I sit down and watch the game, dog. I sit down and watch full 90. And
back then you could have literally
Zidane all a pile R9 in a midlife picture. I look on Zidane just have a game on a string. Yeah, nobody can do nothing.
Brother.
When them just win the ball, get Zidane.
That back then was when you could literally say Clash of Titans because that was Clash of Titans. Roberto Carlos, every moment he have to quint because he's afraid that as in quint, Thierry Henry just a stand up. Thierry Henry just steer him down like dog. As he look, Thierry Henry look on him like, yo, if Zidane get the ball in, you can't. I remember that match because Thierry Henry looked on Roberto Carlos and tell him, man, if Zidane get the ball in, you not catching me. Now them time that who was up front, not flipping Trezeguet.
Yeah, Trezeguet was up front.
Trezeguet, you have Govu.
These man had Trezeguet up top, and that way even like the 1, 2, 3 best player on the side. That's crazy.
Brother, these man are Govu, left foot, right foot, no matter. Yeah, get done.
Yeah.
Govu, the original speed demon. The original speed demon, Govu.
Trezeguet was ridiculous. Yo, that finish in the was it the Euro 2000, the golden goal when he won
It was the
Euro.
golden goal, yeah.
You know what I'd say though?
Like the man never have Lilian Thuram at right back as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know what
half of them people we are trying to tell man about football don't even know what a golden goal is, brother.
Bro,
Yeah, they didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'd say was is disheartening as a Brazilian fan.
Go.
Knowing say at stages in the past we had the best attacking going forward. Like you could have reel off names from the striker to the winger. Even if we never did have the striker, we had proper quality that could fill that slot. No, we have to have back with Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, brother.
No, man, no Brazil fan no more.
Yeah.
Brother.
I hear it.
Listen,
I hear it.
That is why I am so happy. I started watching football the exact time when I did, because France has been my national team from as long as I could remember. It's always been France because of Zidane. As I tell you before, as a little pitney, he had the coolest name in the world. What do you mean? You have your two names them start with Z?
Yeah.
Two names start with Z. You want bad. Yeah, in Jamaican term, you want bad man. Two Z and your name is a bad man. But back then, when we used to see it, man, and you watch it, when you look on them game, you know, say there's no tactics, you know. The man just put them 11 man up on the pitch and say ball game, you know.
Yeah.
That was what football was. Man put them 11 brother up on the pitch, ball game. Yeah. There was no coaching.
Because they intelligent enough to figure it out. Look at the amount of like experience those players had. If you look at just the back line, if you just look at the back four,
the man them have a young cock up on the bench. The man them have Thiago Silva, a young Thiago Silva upon the bench. The man them have Robinho upon the bench. What other brother? Which other? You Brazilian used to have some
a squad sometime.
Brother, the man them they have a baller called Robinho. The brother they couldn't get into the squad. Play in the Brazilian league as well. For Flamengo, complete demon. Couldn't make it in the squad because he have to bench Dino. You want to know who you not bench? Goated. You couldn't bench Goated. Nobody bench is Goated.
Yeah, it was them time.
Brother, them days.
I need to watch along and watch some of them old games back on the next international break.
Yeah.
Just watch some of them old games.
That's what I was telling you. That was the idea I gave you when you said, I'm like, yo, have a throwback stream. Where just go back through. Probably can even do it on playback.
Ronaldinho, Rivaldo.
Playback and just watch it. Like you need to understand.
I do it 100%.
Brazil was the team. Brazil used to beat you dancing on the pitch. Brazil will have you dancing while you're losing. Every man on the pitch are dance because they can't. You can't take the ball from them. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. The man, Brazil up here, so having you doing the 1-2 step.
I know we have Bamba Clark man like Richarlison up front. What is
freaking Honeman, Richarlison, Jogo Finito up top. That is what that front line is called. Jogo Finito, Richarlison, Gabriel Jesus, and Vinicius Jr. It's finito, bro.
Joe Pedro, don't sell we a dream, please.
Yes, send that attack back to the favelas in already yet.
I older than you, man. I fell in love with the game with Maradona.
Yeah, because you would have seen it, obviously.
Hey, Barnes, you don't understand how much I'm jealous of summer on the era. Like, you got to see the life stuff.
Real baller.
Oh, what's man like Zico and them?
Zico and
Leonardo and Romario and Claude.
Yeah, they was a little bit after, but you had Zico, you had Maradona, and then you had from England. You had
Argentina, the name again, the other one as well. Another baller, but nobody never pay attention to him because he couldn't run. Another attacking midfielder. What name? The name started with R as well.
What was it like?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go on, Siobhan.
I have a question for you. What's your honest opinion on Hernan Crespo?
Crespo? I liked Crespo a lot.
Brother, that brother was That
Crespo
brother there was a
cold.
nightmare at Chelsea. Overall, that brother was a nightmare. I'll never forget it.
That was crazy. I remember watching him serious. That partnership he had with Chiesa for Parma was ridiculous, yo. Crespo and like that Parma side is one of my favorite ever sides. Like,
Yep.
For me, one of my favorite strikers outside of R9 was Gabriel Batistuta.
Yep. Ballers.
Inside of that box, guaranteed goal if his foot on the ball. He's scoring.
Ridiculous.
You cannot stop him.
Yeah, Batistuta was ridiculous.
Batistuta, brother. And what's a brother that I used to have the rat tail on the back time? A rat tail, me call him. I've always called him rat tail.
Oh, you too for true.
Why name? I've always called him rat tail. I think he's Italian.
Oh, you're talking about Roberto Di Baggio. That's who you're talking about.
Di Baggio.
Yeah. He had a mullet. With the
Di Baggio had a mullet. Me talk about rat tail. This brother literally had a rat. Him have this little string of hair behind his head.
Yeah, he was cold. Roberto Di Baggio again. He was in blue. He played for.
He played in the 80s for Italy too.
Yeah, I know he played for my time, but he played. Did he not play? Who did he play for in Syria? Was it not Bologna?
Lazio.
Yeah, I think it is Bologna.
Bologna, and then he went Lazio.
Yeah, I know he
Lazio too.
Yeah. Why do I know this? But if I put down my phone, I cannot find it. Why do I know? Bro, I have forgotten my birthday 3 years in a row, but me can remember these things. This is stupid.
You know why? Them things you bring your joy. You know, I got for your birthday, but them things you bring your joy.
Is it Enrico Chiesa? Is Enrico Chiesa? Is it his son?
Yeah, father.
Yes.
Yes, my father.
I didn't know. Genuinely didn't know. So to answer
Federico Chiesa's dad played for Italy. Yeah, he played.
Yeah. That's Enrico Chiesa. So to answer your question, Prime, yes, Enrico Chiesa, him and Crespo at Parma, those two as a duo, different. That Parma side I've spoke about many occasions, but those two as a duo had Varane in the midfield, Cannavaro was there, Thuram was there, Buffon was in goal. That Parma team was lit. Here the names, man, just rolled out there. Buffon, Cannavaro, Thuram, Varane, Chiesa, and Crespo, and there was more.
For me, the early 90s has some of the best footballers I've seen.
Riquelme, that's the name. Riquelme.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. You had Jurgen Klinsmann, you had freaking Lothar Matthäus in Germany.
Freaking Klins. Oh my god. And no, there's another one as well. There's another one there's an Argentinian winger as well. That brother was complete evil.
Who you talking about? Caniggia?
Yes.
Yeah,
how did you remember that name?
Yeah, bro.
This brother, you grew up in an era that made I was so jealous of, because when I started watching football was in 2003. That was the last time of Van Basten.
Yeah, man.
I never got to see Van Basten. Like, if you ask me who's the best left back, if you ask me my honest opinion, who's the best left back in the world, I'd have to tell you Marcelo. Because when I started watching football in 2003, Roberto Carlos was retiring.
Yeah, me catch you last Ronaldinho. About 3 games.
I remember first putting my eyes on that Ajax team and watch Clarence Seedorf, Edgar Davids. Ruud Gullit was still on that squad. I remember seeing them from youngsters.
You got to see that demonic AC. People don't understand when I tell you, when they're talking about the nightmare team. No team in world football will ever come close to how scary AC Milan were. AC Milan still remain the most feared team in football, because on that pitch were Ballon d'Or winners, Ballon d'Or contenders, and captains everywhere.
Yeah. It's true.
Like Ruud Gullit and Seedorf. That's if you see that on FIFA, you call that brother they a thief.
Yeah.
When you mean Seedorf and Gullit? This man had Seedorf, Gullit. What? Rijkaard.
Frank Rijkaard, yeah.
Van Basten. Who's the other striker beside him? Was it Inzaghi or was it Shevchenko? Was it Pipo Inzaghi or was it Shevchenko?
When is this?
Yari Litmanen as well. When me try to remember the game, this man had Cafu, Maldini at left back, Nesta and Baresi, Yeah, nobody don't put no respect on how good Baresi was. No, because of everybody used to hype Maldini. No one understood how much of a tank Baresi was. No, one of the most slept on centre backs in Syria, Baresi, and nobody wants to admit, and nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. That AC Milan team was feared.
They were. That Ajax team was feared too in the 90s, you know.
That Ajax team was stupid. Don't forget that these man had a young Kluivert.
Yeah. Any of you ever watch Socrates play?
What? Socrates? The Brazilian you're talking about?
Socrates, yeah, he's before. What was it? But let me ask you, because you mentioned Maradona before. What was it like watching him in that World Cup? Was he really?
I was young. How old was I? Let me see. So I was 8. So I was 9.
Okay.
I was 9 years old. Brother, the man was lightning fast and skillful. The ball, the control, oh bro, you see him just weaving. This
seems to we're talking about Maradona before or after the Yayo?
No, it was
86.
Yeah,
okay.
86.
So this is during the Yayo.
When he won the World Cup.
Yeah, when he was on the Yayo. Yeah, when he was on the Yayo, like Cocarina.
Yeah.
The white lady.
Hey. But now I tell the line, if I saw Coke used to make man playing and then if I put it back in the
on that bombshell, on that Caribbean bombshell, we're going to close out, people. Hope you know,
Erasmus Island and some of them bread yacht.
Yeah. I hope you have enjoyed this.
But what if you just enhance where you can do already?
Fentanyl oil and need blood. Coke can do. Fentanyl oil and need.
Hey, all right, cool. Right, because he's not going to let me close out the show. So make sure you subscribe to everybody. Make sure subscribe to. What's your AC Milan question, Prime? Right here again, and I got you. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. All that good stuff, people. Make sure you do so. I hope you lot have enjoyed this crossover as well. You see it with the West Indian colors on here. Tomorrow, watch along tomorrow. We're back. Not watch along tomorrow. Sorry, another crossover. We're back. So Friday. Crossover. Saturday there'll be one. Sunday there'll be one.
Don't do drugs.
With the Premier League, is facts. With the Premier League, people will be back. Hella watch-alongs on the Twitch as well. Hey, Pops, big up every single time. I'm gonna shout you after this, actually, Pops, because you got a part in that show. Bands, let them know about Bajan Reds TV. What you lot got coming up? All that good stuff.
Friday Night Lime tomorrow, and then we got the watch-along on Sunday. Let's get it. We pack up Burnley. We have some fun.
Bajan Reds TV, people. Make sure you subscribe. What are you saying, Javon?
Yeah, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Road to, I think we're a couple of subscribers have 1,500. Then road to 2,000. Then road to 3. Then road to 10. You know, I'm gonna skip a couple and reach a bigger milestone. Just dropped a new episode. So there's 2 shows out on it, 2 new episodes out on the channel. The Sideline View discuss everything Chelsea, and UCL United discuss everything Champions League football. Match reviews resume after the Burnley game. So match reviews are after the Burnley game. Then the 2 shows continue next week, and content and Chelsea. But I would be foolishness, because I want to make me stop match reviews last year because when I have a mental break because I want to fuckery. Stop it. But like, share, comment, subscribe.
What was the game that broke you last season? I'm trying to remember that.
Trying to remember too. I remember watching that show and I was killing myself with laughing. Javon losing it,
bro.
What game was it?
It started to go downhill.
Sanchez did. It was a Sanchez. Sanchez doing that dumb camera save and it lead to the mistake for the goal. I'm trying to remember what game was it. When we see you stand up and looking at the camera and you say Sanchez. The calmest fight. When you hear a Caribbean brother going on one calm fight, they just know say everything, every wire in my head burn out now.
It started to go downhill after the United game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then the Arsenal game. And then you see after the Everton game, you say, "Yeah, man, may I repeat myself now? We not do that."
You lot were in a good period of form. Shouts to Dakota every single time. Says great show. Was listening while working on something. Crossovers too legit. You already know, man. Everybody talks about the Galacticos early 2000s underachieving, but could the same not be said about the AC Milan side? And then they did underachieve, yes, but the difference is the Galacticos didn't underachieve. They failed in Europe.
They failed.
They didn't win.
They didn't win nothing.
They didn't win anything at all. AC Milan
because
Yeah, like I
AC,
guess you could say AC Milan
And-
won a couple Champions Leagues. They won 0
I
Champions
remember,
League.
AC Milan
I know
was
they got a
going up
couple of
against.
Ligas in there, but that was put together to win champs. So
Yeah,
there's a
AC
difference
Milan were
between
facing
them.
against Juventus. That was a whole mafia thing as well. So they had, and that Juventus team. Let's not act like that Juventus team wasn't wicked. What Lucio, Zinedine Zidane,
Yeah, that Juventus team.
Trezeguet, Del Piero.
Sorry,
What,
Juventus had the stats. So yeah, prime underachieving, yes, and I think people will say that. But the problem is that Galactico side failed because they didn't
won
conquer
nothing.
Europe.
And
They
then
didn't
they
do
imploded
anything.
on top of it. Then they imploded on top of it.
Yeah, they didn't win nothing. Whereas at least you can point to the AC Milan side and go, yeah,
Yeah, like that. Didn't that Galacticos lose the league to Valencia as well?
Yep.
Yeah, they
that's
did.
what caused the implosion.
They got. It depends on the time frame you're talking about. Prime,
2003, Valencia won the league.
They
Prime,
won.
Yeah,
Prime,
but
they
general, we have to do this next show because if we start unreal and that, we're going
No, we are gonna start up, but
We can be here for another hour for sure.
They won in 03 and 07 prime. So they won.
Yeah, and they lost in 05 to us.
Yeah, so you look at his goals. Yeah, where's the
And they beat us in 07.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can say with the AC Milan team, they should have won more UCLs. In the league, they really.
You can't say they're underachieved. You know,
But here the thing is, though, I think when you look at all the top teams in that period, they'll all say that.
Yep.
Yeah, but that AC Milan team
teams in Europe will say, "Hey, we should during that period."
Even the final with Chelsea, we didn't have our best season. Our career at that time, but we still lost against United.
Yeah, and
cheap, technically,
even we did. We should have beaten Barcelona in one of them two finals.
Yeah,
we should have beaten Barcelona in one of them two finals.
No.
The 09 one, we just approached.
09 one. No, 011 we never stood a chance. 09 they walked us off that pitch.
Yeah, that 2011 team.
2011 they walked us off that pitch.
That 2011 team won 3 away games. That tells you all you need to know, man. That 2011 team was not it.
But that AC Milan team, I'm not going to say should have won more because with the whole corruption of the Serie A at the time, they wouldn't have allowed them to win more.
Yes,
they would not have allowed them to have won more during that era. Even if Barnes can probably, if you remember that whole drug mafia family in the Serie A during that time, AC Milan, because it was the two brothers' families fighting against each other, they would not have allowed that AC Milan team to overthrow Inter Milan like that. They would never have allowed it. They would never have allowed it.
No, I think it was AC. We'll have to go and double check in regards.
Yeah, I think AC did win more than Inter did.
Maybe like Inter might have there might be more like Coppa Italia's in there, but because Inter didn't, they only won one Champions League during that.
No, I'm talking about league titles. I'm saying that they should have won more league titles.
Oh yeah, they all should. They have
more Serie A. I'm saying AC Milan with that dominant team should have won more Serie A and more Scudettos.
Actually, Inter Milan won more in the 2000s. Where it was
exactly
06, 07, 08, 09, and 10. So they won
exactly.
4. Why they won 5 in a row? I even know that.
Exactly, and that is what I'm saying with that.
They only got 1 during that period, but then they got the 2 Champions League. So it depends.
You see,
yeah,
exactly. And during that era, a lot of the referees were against them. The whole corruption thing. A couple of referees bad decision calls cost them 3 league titles. That's what I mean by what I'm saying they couldn't have done any better because everything was against them during that era. So they couldn't have done anything.
And also, Prime says that Champions League final loss to Liverpool. Why don't people view it as failure from AC Milan? I think people do view it as failure from AC Milan.
That is failure. That's a gigantic failure.
It's a failure, but people are around Liverpool because of the comeback.
But what it is, 1, because people talk about how great the comeback was from Liverpool because we hadn't seen anything like that. 2, AC Milan won it, I think, 2 years before and 2 years after.
Yeah, so the history kind of give them a pass, basically.
Yeah, because it's like when we talk about PSG and them falling short. The reason why people spoke so much about PSG falling short when they've been in great situations and great positions is because they hadn't won it. So that's where it is. I think they won it 2 years before that and 2 years after that. So to win it 2 out of 4 years or 2 out of 5 years, people go, all right, cool. And like I said, it's more so, but yeah, it definitely was a failure. But obviously, the AC Milan side delivered, so people look at. Yeah, they won in 03 and 07, so you won 2 in 4 years. It's a fantastic.
That's a fantastic return.
It's a fantastic return.
That's something. As I said, these are questions we can have again in another international break when it just comes on to just teams that should have that we believe should have dominated a lot more. Because even that Lazio team that had Sebastian Veron in it as well.
The reason why it's tough because it's all, but then it's like to dominate in that era, I think was
very difficult. Yo, I'm gonna start this guy. No, I want to say something.
You go there, man. People, we're gonna close out. Hope you lot have enjoyed this Caribbean crossover, man. West Indian wickedness, you already know. Make sure you subscribe to Bajan Reds TV. You catch the Bajan show here every Sunday, 12:30 a.m. UK time. You catch the Yardman show on the Saturday, people, midnight UK time. So big up. Love to everyone that's locked in. We're going to redirect over to my guy, Alan, people. So put Sarcasm City TV Raid in his chat. He's currently watching the NFL game, people. So big up. Love to everyone that's locked in. Bajan Yardman podcast crossover on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.